course.
Yeah, so I'm muted, but you might also um I'm Rundrig, and I will try and protect all of you with my coolness.
You are a dwarven fighter.
Yeah, I'm a dwarven fighter. I'm
Nice.
small.
Not as small as
Never
other
met
members
a
of the
small
party
man.
though. Yeah.
There is still
Um.
smaller.
Yeah.
Yeah, Charlie.
Yeah, I am Rook, the halfling thief. I am essentially a street urchin, who has made his, you know, was orphaned at a young age on the streets, cut purses, pickpocketed, um, maybe stole things from people for money, whatever to get by. But kind of starting to, not necessarily evil. So I don't play evil character, but more just like had to do some unsavory things in order to survive. Think of Gavroche from Les Miserables, if you've ever seen that, or yeah, read the book.
You give too much credit to this group, I suspect.
Um, yeah, and I'm dirty, I'm messy, and just like if you go through like the looks, it's like skin, and I just put dirty. So yeah, I'm just like a proper street, like think of like a Victorian street urchin. I've got a
Cool.
sword, a rapier. Oh, also I'm good at poisoning. If anyone wants to be someone poisoned, I can do poisoning.
Nice. Cool. So, your rapier has the finesse, which lets you use dex instead of strength for attack. So I've changed your hack and slash to roll dex.
Sorry, say that again.
Your rapier has the finesse tag, or the precise tag.
Precise. Right, yeah.
That lets you use dexterity instead of strength when you're making attacks and stuff. So I've just switched
Cool.
your hack and slash to use your dex instead.
Awesome.
And then finally we've got Shane.
Hello. I believe that. Oh, am I muted? No, I'm not
No,
muted.
No,
no,
you're not.
we can hear you.
I am Helek. I believe that is how it's pronounced.
It
A
is now.
ranger with his little pet Eddie the Eagle. By the looks of it, he is a bit of a hippie who loves nature.
What race are you?
He's a human.
Human.
Human ranger who loves nature. He is one with nature.
Nice. Cool. So we'll go through bonds quick. So if we start with Pendrell again, so with Jake's character, basically everyone has like a load of set bonds. You don't have to use them all. Basically, if you've got any suggestions on the ones you would like to use,
1 second, folks.
unlike the resting RPG where like the bonds are kind of a two-way thing, you can kind of choose some of them yourself. Like if it is something that obviously requires some amount of like agreement or teamwork, then like somebody can say no. But if it's just something, for instance, like one of yours says, "I'm writing a ballad about the adventures of," like you don't need someone's permission to write a song about them.
This is true. Can be creepy if you don't have the permission, though.
It can be.
But I like that one.
Hi, folks. I'm back.
Who is
Hi,
out
back.
of us? Oh yeah, sorry. Hi back. So I've got one that I sang stories of somebody long before I ever met them in person. So
Not me.
who out the two of you then, not if it's not you, it would be a well-known or famous, I guess, adventurer out of Rundrig and Hallock. Hallock. I already forgot how you pronounced it.
Yeah. I don't know. I'm guessing my one just loves trees.
I mean, I could sing a song about Tree Man if that's really what it takes.
Halleck the Tree Man. I was just thinking the exact title.
That's it. That is exactly who I sang songs
Maybe
about.
my character's famous for being like a bit too much for loving for nature, and is seen walking around in his birthday suit.
I sang songs of Halleck the Tree Man long before I ever met them in person.
Nice.
And then what we do? One more.
Yeah, two each seems good. Yeah.
How about I've got one. Blank does not trust me, and for good reason. I like to think I would probably turn my nose up quite a bit at the scruffy little halfling thief, possibly leading them to not trust me. But I don't know. It depends how trusting of a person you feel, but I think that works.
Sounds reasonable.
I think that's fair. I'm a bit fancy to
To be seen with
be
your
around
type.
someone like that. I mean, he's a bit scruffy, isn't he? It's called a bathhouse. Come on.
That is
Sorry,
fair.
I zoned out completely there. What happened?
Oh, I've put you down as my other one. You
Oh,
don't
sure.
trust me, and for good reason, because I'm
Wait.
horrible.
Oh yeah,
You're
no,
a
I don't
bit,
trust anybody.
you're a bit scruffy, and I'm a bit too fancying up my own
Yeah,
ass.
yeah,
So
yeah. I
for
don't
good
trust.
reason, you don't trust me. We'll see if we can change that. It's fine. Character development. It's fine.
Just so you know, my computer is currently just turning itself off, so
Oh, that's
Excellent.
always good.
it must
Helpful.
be actually. All the screens went blank, but they've come back on again. And I think something has crashed, which makes me really upset. But it's fine. I can deal with it.
Rundrig. So you've got 4 spawns. If you want to choose 2 of those to start with, what do you think?
All right, let me have a read of these.
That's cool.
So, oh, I have blank owes me their life, whether they admit it or not. Um, I don't know.
So these are kind
I
of
mean,
like your choice. Like,
yeah. I can certainly think of somebody that would be in dire need of protection from literally everyone around him. So,
Is that is that Rook?
no, I think Rook can fend for themselves.
Oh yeah.
might
I
be
think Rook
Pendrell
has
who has
armor.
no armor. Yeah.
Oh,
I almost certainly, if we have adventured together before, I almost certainly owe you my life at this point.
You alright with that one,
I was
Cormac?
gonna say that. Hmm?
No, go on. Say what you're gonna say.
I was gonna say it makes sense to have that as I have sworn to protect.
Sworn to protect Pendrell.
Yeah.
Yeah, sounds good.
Cool.
I'm all right with that. I got a bodyguard, boys.
And then one of the other ones for as well. Can be with Pendrell again, or it can be with somebody else.
I read about the ability of Halleck to. Is that how you say it?
Halleck, yeah.
Halleck to survive in the dungeon.
You don't think Halleck can survive in the dungeon? Harsh. Okay.
I mean, like, I don't mean it in a bad way.
You just
There's
think
not
he's
enough
more used
trees.
to the wilds. That's it. Yeah.
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 That's cool.
Look, the tree man. Yeah, I get it.
Rook, 2 bonds for you.
Trust me, that will get tiresome very quickly. Don't worry.
It will not. I'd like to point out that like the high back joke has been going on for several months now.
This is
So
true. This is very true.
sorry, me, yeah.
Yeah.
Cool. So okay, so I stole something from somebody. Now instantly I kind of want to say Pendrell.
Oh, I see how it is. Yeah, steal from the rich boy. I mean, I
Yeah.
don't even know if I really am rich. I just have a good taste in clothing. But
Yeah. I feel like I stole something from you. Also, because the next one, you certainly, I feel like you definitely don't fit the next one because of the bond that you gave. I had, yeah. So I'm gonna go for actually either of these two, and I'll let people decide which one they want. But unfortunately, it's definitely not Pendrell. So somebody either has my back when things go wrong, or somebody and I have a con running together.
Who wants to
If
be
you
in
want to keep it
cahoots?
so we've all got 2 bonds each with each people, I think Pendra and Roderick have both got 1 with me, so it would be Rundrig.
Yeah.
Yeah, it just
So-
makes sense if we do 2 each. So then it's like spread out.
So Cormac,
Yes.
we're buddies, me and you. But
Buddies.
either we're buddies because we have fights and you've always got my back in a fight, or we're buddies because we're conning. We've got a long con running somewhere. Which one would you prefer?
We always have each other's backs.
All right,
Still
excellent.
buddies.
Technically, you've always got my back. I didn't necessarily always have your back, but I've got your back.
Yeah.
Don't worry. Cool. Awesome. Done.
Awesome. Cool. And then
Okay.
Hallock, 2 bonds for you.
One will be obviously Rook and the other will be Roderick. One of them says has no respect for nature, so I have no respect for them. Which I'm leaning towards the old little dwarf. Is it the dwarf fighter?
Yeah.
Alright.
Maybe he does things like peas on trees or something.
I don't.
A bit
I
uncouth,
don't like that.
yeah.
Doesn't respect the tree man. He doesn't respect the trees.
Yeah.
I mean, let's be honest. Most people do.
Don't respect the tree. You get the trunk.
Don't respect the tree. And does not. And the next one for Rook will be does not understand life in the wild, so I will teach them.
I guess that's me, right? In this case.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, I'm a street urchin from the cities.
So my plan is to teach Rook the life of the wild,
Yeah.
and I have no respect for the dwarf.
I've never really been out of the city.
Yeah, okay, that kind of makes little sense then.
So yeah, your
I want
bonds,
to teach you.
the bonds have like no like mechanical function in terms of their content, but they can like inform how you play out situations. And again, like in like an ongoing thing, like they would give you XP for every time you sort of like complete or progress a bond somehow. And then obviously in like any kind of like ongoing campaign or something, you can gain new bonds as well. So if Pendril like did something to save Rook's life, you know, maybe Rook would become indebted to him somehow, something like that. Cool. Okay. So the 4 of you, you've been sent to there's this like ancient temple complex in a jungle, not too far from civilization, but the jungle itself is it's kind of like a swampy jungle, and it's not sort of it's quite a dangerous area. It's quite wild. It's not somewhere that people tend to visit too often. You've actually been sent there to find a great ancient treasure, which apparently is in the middle of this temple. Pendril, what is the treasure?
What is the treasure? What that we've been sent here for?
Yeah.
Oh, that's a good question. Some kind of fancy pair of bracelets that are magical.
Magical bracelets, cool. Okay. And Rundrig, who was it that is like sent the 4 of you to go and find these magical bracelets?
You're muted.
Of course you are.
Don't forget, you don't need to keep muting yourself, Cormac, because you haven't got that feedback on your microphone.
Yeah,
anymore.
yeah.
Right, there's no feedback on my microphone.
No,
Hey,
not
your
anymore.
mic sounds really good, mate.
Right. Okay.
So who has sent you your party to go and find this these magical bracelets in this temple?
I mean, I'll say that it should be some like someone like the king or something.
Okay, yeah, the king. That's cool. And is the king? Is he like is he kind of like an evil, overbearing king, or is he kind of a man of the people? Like, how do you feel about the king?
I feel like he's a pretty good person. He seems
Okay.
very happy. He seems like he's always happy, but It's not like he will always have order, and it will no, like he won't be able to let like let's say someone like will betrays the city or something. Um, he won't let them. Well, no, he will exile them. I guess.
Okay, so he's fair but hard.
Yeah,
Would that be yeah? Cool. Okay,
yeah.
that's cool. Halleck. Why does the king want these magical bracelets?
Because they're cursed.
They're cursed. Nice. Does he have like some kind of intention to use the curse, or is he trying to prevent them
I'm gonna
falling
say
into
the
the wrong
curse
hands?
is. I'm gonna say the curse is summoning like undead monsters, maybe or something. They're summoning
Nice.
monsters to an area, and he wishes to keep that and people there safe.
Okay.
He's
Yeah,
a good king.
I like that. That's cool. Okay. And so Rook, what's the motivation for like him asking you for in particular? Are you a party that know each other, or is it hired guns, or
Well, I didn't get asked by the king. I got asked by a friend of a friend of a friend of a friend of the king. Um, but when I got there and asked everybody, he said that he basically got his second in command to put together a party, and then it got what's it called? Like delegated down until we ended up with this ragtag bunch of people who've never met each other before. And it's all a bit like, oh, so why are you here? Oh, because Jeff told me to come. Who's Jeff? I spoke to Phil or whatever, and we don't know each other, and it's all a bit confusing. And in fact, it could even be a scam. We don't even know, but we're here.
I like it. That's cool. Okie dokie. Fair
Also, by the
enough.
way, Shane, did you hear that Danny Ings was a £50 million player?
Yeah.
He's not. He's a £25 million player.
Oh, where's he going?
Because Aston Villa just bought him.
What done? They want him, or it's done?
No, it's done
Oh
apparently, according
wow,
to BBC Twitter.
that kind of came
BBC
out of
Twitter.
nowhere. Wow. Okay, well that's one less of our potential replacements. Excellent. Cool. Okay. So yeah, we'll pick up then. Like already sort of sort of mid adventure. So you've made your way through this sort of swampy jungle. The sort of ground beneath your feet is like maybe you're not sort of wading through water, but it's maybe sort of ankle deep. This sort of like just wet sort of rotting leaves, that sort of thing all around you. But you can see this ancient temple up ahead of you, and we will pick up straight away. You can see there is what looks like there's a small campfire just outside the entrance to this temple, and you can see sat around this campfire there are 8 bullywugs. So these are like small sort of humanoid frog creatures. So yeah,
Sounds jolly fun.
they're sort of all sat around this sort of campfire. You can see they have they've got like spears, spears that they have. Some of them they're sort of rested up next to them. Some of them just on the floor nearby, and they seem to be just sort of although they look like just sort of almost like cute overgrown frogs, you can actually see they have these really like sharp, razor sharp teeth, and they're sort of just eating away at these dark, like brown coloured fish, which it looks like they've caught somewhere nearby. But they seem completely unaware of you guys at the moment.
To be
I
like
suggest we sneak past them.
with my bardic lore of a bestiary of creatures unusual, would I know whether they are known to be like able to be taught to, or whether they're like intelligent enough to actually consider things
So
like that, or
yeah,
if they
Bardic Law just lets you get like one definitive answer, I think, doesn't it?
Yeah, I
Yeah.
think I can ask you a question about it.
Yeah,
If
so
it's covered by it. So.
bullywogs actually speak. They can understand human like common tongue perfectly, and they can actually communicate back as well. But in this sort of like it's kind of like slightly broken, but they can certainly converse with other humanoids. Yeah, absolutely.
Relay this. I go, well, we could have a discussion with them, see what they know about the place we're going, see if they know where we're going, or we can do as the little sneaky guy says and just scuttle on by. What do you think? What do you think, guys? Hello.
Bollywood are peaceful folk. Maybe we should sneak by.
I say that we traverse with them. I think that's wording.
Converse.
Converse.
Yeah, that.
Talk to them.
Yeah.
Yeah, converse. Yeah.
I am up for that. If that is not the general consensus, that's fine. But
I think it's two for two. What does Eddie
wow,
say?
that's unfortunate.
The neutral
Alex,
These
what
thing to
does
do is
Eddie say?
2x2 is roll 2d dice.
these
One we talk, two we
bollywogs.
sneak.
These bollywogs.
Yes.
Have I ever seen them before?
You tell me.
I feel like I haven't.
So
Good
one
point.
one of the ways, one of the ways like information and stuff works in Dungeon World is essentially like you can tell us what unless I've specified like, hey, you've never seen this before, no one ever has. You guys can totally say you have or haven't. There's an ability called one of the moves called Spout Lore. So if you feel like you would know something about them, you can roll Spout Lore, and essentially what it does is it allows me to just tell you the information that you know. So rather than you having to memorize what the creatures are, you can just say, "Hey, I know about these." Then like spout some lore about them.
I feel like I've never seen them before because I feel like they don't live in the cities particularly.
Yeah, that's cool. Um, Halleck, you're a man of nature, sort of the wilds. You might know a little bit more about them. Do you wanna if you make a spout lore roll from your basic moves, Halleck, and we'll see what you happen to know about them.
Oh, me.
Yes.
Oh, sorry.
That's cool.
What am I got to do?
If you want to make
Spout
your
lore?
spout lore move, yeah, so you can just click on the icon and it will roll the dice for it.
Sorry, I just obviously the name.
That's cool. Yeah, so it's a partial success. So you know that they have quite a large appetite, and in particular they're very fond of fish, sort of seafoods.
They love fish.
And yeah, I guess like you can tell us like how you know this information, like how you know this about bollywogs.
They stole Eddie the Eagle's lunch before when he was catching fish. He was getting his food for us, and the Bollywood stole our dinner.
So is Eddie's probably got a bit of a grudge against bollywogs.
Yeah, Bollywood stole his food.
Nice. Eddie the Eagle is a stubborn companion, actually. So yeah, that makes sense. Okay, so yeah, what do you guys want to do?
Well, do any of us have any fish on us to
No.
to convince these people to tell us something? Because if
I've
not,
got Eddie's lunch.
I fear
Okay.
we might not get very far in this situation. In trying to discuss with these creatures,
Let's not.
I suggest we should sneak past. we're all sneaky people, right?
I mean, I'm
We
small.
I suggest we sneak.
There's lots of small people here.
And
Um,
I crouch my head down about half an inch and go, right, I'm sneaking.
Oh no! If Roderick and I's bond was that we were running a con, the con would be that I got on your shoulders and pretend to be a human.
oh my god.
Damn, that was a missed
It could still
opportunity.
happen. It's fine.
Okay, so you guys want to try and sneak past these, do you?
Yeah.
Okay. So yeah, have you got like one of you wants to lead, or how do you want to go about that?
Let the sneaky guy lead.
Rook, you want to try
Can
and sneak
I?
your way past, or go on?
Yeah, but weirdly, my alignment says avoid detection. So yeah, I'll do that.
Um. Oh wait, no, that's for damage, isn't it?
I don't know how to do it though.
I was gonna say, can I bolster him with a good luck chant of something? But
There's not a
Sing
basic
so they
move.
can hear us.
Is there a basic move
I feel
for
like we're far enough away,
sneaking?
right?
Basic move in general, as basic move in general, sorry, sneaking in general, kind of like it's just something you can do. Maybe it might trigger defy danger sometimes, depending
Yeah,
on the
I think that's the only
situation.
one that's. I think that's the only one that's like even remotely close, isn't it? Is the fight danger.
Yeah, but I mean, I think you're you do you have the don't you have some ability that lets you just avoid detection? I think possibly. Or am I maybe thinking of a different class or something you get later?
I
Maybe.
think you are.
Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, in that case then, I'll get you to... you could do Defy Danger using your Dexterity.
Sure. Yeah, I'm just having a look. I'm really good with traps. That's my sort of speciality is traps and a few sort of like tacky things.
I think you're also a
Um,
Poisoner as well, right?
yeah. So poison and like stabbing. But then also traps is like the other thing that I do good. Cool. So how do I do this? If I press this, will it ask me with my what? Sorry, my
With Dexterity.
dexterity. Yeah, getting out of the
You
way.
can do it. Yeah.
Nice,
See?
a full success. Yeah, you are able to... You can sort of sneak past these bullywogs sort of entirely undetected. The entrance to the to this temple is about sort of 20-25 feet beyond them, so you can get back you can get past them unseen and sort of get close enough to actually have a look at the entrance as well.
Okay, so oh wait, I mean, it's just me sneaking, or are we doing it as a party?
It's up
It's
to
a
the
good
rest of you
question.
guys.
I snuck past anyway.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you've snuck past, and then I've stood there and realised, this plan does not work if only one of us is on the other side. Should we sneak past as well? I turn to the other two of you.
It would be a good idea, wouldn't it?
It probably would be a better idea than just standing here. And I start sneaking,
Okay,
I suppose.
you guys you sort of gonna sneak as a group, or are you going individually?
Go
Yeah,
one
we're
at a
gonna-
time.
Good plan.
One at a time. Fair enough.
Yeah.
Pendrel, I'll get you to do the same then. Defy danger with your dexterity.
Gonna go brilliantly. Oh god, I had 0. Ugh. Okay.
That's right.
I was like, I'll be relatively dexterous. This is fine. No, I'm not.
It's better than the negative you have on strength checks. So, yeah. So you sort of you start sneaking past them. As you do, you're half paying sort of attention over at them, just sort of making sure you don't disturb them, and you trip on a root of a tree. And you actually you sort of stumble forward, and you end up as you sort of fall forward, you've got this awkward choice, sort of split second choice of either falling into this sort of dark, dingy water and ruining these beautiful clothes of yours, or sort of falling onto this sort of hard surface just to the side, which might make a louder sort of a louder noise and possibly disturb them.
Well, I couldn't possibly get my clothes damaged. They're far too expensive. So, yeah, straight off the hard ground.
Okay, yeah, and you fall down with a thud, and one of the bullywugs sort of turns round in your direction, and looks over there for a minute. But as he does, one of the other bullywugs then sort of picks up the fish that he was sort of eating, and then he just turns back and starts sort of like fighting and grabbing it away off the other one, and you're able to just sneak past.
And it's like, I like to think instead of a thud, it's like a twang as like the string of my bloody mandolin goes off. I grab it, I'm like, just look around a little bit. No, I'm good. Okay. Keep wandering forwards. Act like nothing happened. Show no weakness in front of the half thing. It's fine.
Rundrig, what are you doing at the moment? Other than unmuting yourself.
He's not gonna learn. It's fine.
Sorry, my whole character's he just doesn't speak. So oh, things, frogs. Yep.
Whilst you're doing this, I should grab a glass of water back in 1 sec.
Yeah. You plan to just sneak on by as well, or?
Yeah.
Fair enough. You can make a defy danger roll with your dexterity then.
So do I roll dexterity to fight thingy?
Do roll defy danger, and I'll ask you which stat to use. You just want to use your dexterity. Nice. Yeah.
Can I move past
So
them?
yeah, you sort of start sneaking your way past them, and all of a sudden, as you're doing that, you realise there's almost sort of just crossing your path. There's actually a ninth bullywog, who it looks like is just returning from sort of the other side of this area you guys are sneaking out across from. And he sort of stops for a moment. He just sort of looks you in the eyes. He's got a spear in him, the same as the others, and he just stops and looks at you for a moment. How do you react?
Right.
So I kind of wave at him.
You just wave at him.
I wave at him and try and do like sign language because I don't know if he understands words or not.
What you doing with your hands? Like what you sort of like? What kind of gesture you making at him?
Yeah, put your webcam on. Show us what you do.
No.
Boring.
He like he points at the other group, and then he touches his mouth, and then he shakes his head, which is basically him saying "don't say" to the group.
No, Dorf. They can talk. They can talk.
Oh, you can talk.
Yes, so can they. They can. You thought they couldn't. They can.
Oh, I didn't know you guys could talk.
We can talk.
I'm assuming
Wow,
the whole group is looking over at this point, is it?
Not quite. They're just far enough out. They're just sort of far enough away that it's not entirely like that. They haven't really sort of got the other's attention just yet.
Okay.
I ask him what they've been doing.
We find the brown fish and we eat the brown fish.
Oh, you're hunting. You hunting?
We're eating.
Oh, eating. Right. Yeah. Well, have fun with your meal. We will not try and steal your food, because yeah, we don't need to steal food.
Why would you mention stealing our food?
No, I just didn't know if you'd think that we would or not. But yeah, we won't.
I didn't think you would steal our food, but now you say you steal my food.
Well, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to make you think that we're bad. We're not bad people.
We?
I mean, me, sorry. Me.
You said we.
No, I didn't. I said me.
I with we. You with we?
No, I with me.
Come with we.
Right, okay.
You have the brown fish. You have the brown fish?
Do I?
No. Come. Have the brown fish.
I say that I'm a vegetarian.
And he just sort of screws his eyes up and looks at you like confused. And he just shouts out, "Bullywugs! Bullywugs! He joined we! He want the brown fish!"
Alright, okay.
Yeah, and all of a sudden, these other ones, they some of them sort of pick up their spears and dash over towards you quickly. Others sort of carry on, as sort of part of the group leaves. The others sort of start picking up some of the fish left behind. And then one of these other bullywugs comes up to you. He says, "You join we?"
I might stop by, yeah. I will have a little chat and talk.
Come, we all be we.
Alright. I signal, like, try and make it not obvious that I'm signaling to someone, but I signal to the group that I need help.
I like to think me and Rook are just sat in the hedge about 20 feet away from this, just face palming. Just
Yeah.
the fact that you have become a bullywog.
Halleck, so you can see Wondrig sort of conversing with these bullywugs and being led back to their campfire. What are you doing?
I'm shaking my head in like disgust at this dwarf who's probably gonna go ruin nature in a minute.
So they lead you over to the campfire. And the first one that sort of spoke to you, this new best friend of yours,
Yay!
he walks over to this sort of rotten pile of fish, these brown fish in the middle of the group, and he picks one up, and it's actually got a couple of it's got these massive teeth marks where somebody's obviously had some of it before, but it doesn't seem to matter to them too much. And he offers it out. He says, "Brown fish."
I put my mouth sort of near to the I take it and put my mouth sort of near to the where the bite marks were.
And as you do, all the bullywugs are now just staring at you intently. They seem quite excited by this.
And I pretend to bite, or I bite down on it.
And they, as you do, they all cheer, and there's a little bit of clapping and some whooping, and they seem quite happy.
Yay!
You swallowing this fish?
Sorry, did you say it's rotten?
It doesn't look like it's been cooked. They have a campfire going, but they seem to just be eating these fish raw.
Right, so
And it's probably the smelliest seafood you've ever encountered.
I sort of like put it back to the back of my mouth, like the bit that I chewed on, like and I say thank you for the food. I do quite like these foods, and I'll probably come and suit and look for them again. And thank you. And I walk over. I walk away and go near to the bus.
And that first bullywug that befriended you, he sort of follows. He says, "You we now."
Uh, um. I will try and find you guys again, but I have to go and see. Um, I have to go and find where I can buy these fish.
Buy fish? Just get fish.
Okay, I will go to. I will go to. Wait.
The
I say.
Bakunara. The Bakunara give fish.
What's the Bakunara?
The Bakunara.
Oh, the Bakunara. Yeah.
Yes, Bakunara. Yes. She give the
Hmm.
fish. You come, we?
Um. I. I don't think I can at the moment. Sorry, but I will try. I don't. Where is your guys? Where is your people's hunting? Well, food grounds. Do you eat here all the time?
We eating here now. Why you no be we?
Come on, Cormac, be we.
All right, I'll be we.
Ah! You gonna go back with him?
Um. Yeah.
I really want to
Awesome.
help, but I don't know what I can do.
And he leads you back, and as he does, one of the other bollywogs sort of takes away one of these brown fish from his own mouth that he's just bit, and he offers it to you in like an act of friendship.
Um.
And
Yep. I take another bite into it and just don't. I just keep it in the back of my mouth.
Nice. And again, they seem quite happy. They sort of hollow and whoop at this. They're very happy that you are now part of we.
At this point, I turn to Pendrell and just whisper, "Oh, well, it's a bigger share for us."
Well, I was thinking that, but it does seem awfully cruel to just leave him here becoming one of them. But short of playing a song for them, I can't really think of much I can do to get their attention.
Well, he did choose to
Make
join
us
them.
a fish.
I don't really want to eat the fish, to be quite honest. I've got quite a good palate. I'm used to decent seafood.
Trust me, I've eaten some rancid things in my time, and I'm not going anywhere near those fish.
I mouth the pendrel. I say I mouth fish song.
Fish song.
I guess I see this, and I'm like, oh, it's horrible. It's really bad fish. I sling my mandolin from my back and loop it over my shoulder and start strumming some kind of happy, upbeat ditty about fish or something about the bullywogs of the jungle that eat the fish and they catch the fish and they're the best at the fish and they're the greatest fish. Nobody else fishes like them, and oh, they're the best, and they really are, and blah blah blah. Keep going on and on until I basically get their entire attention. Even if it is just so that Rundrick can spit out the fish that is in his mouth. Uh, and I guess, yeah, I step out of a hedge playing this song.
Um,
Um, yeah.
yeah, they all turn as you sort of come out singing this song, and they just seem kind of confused. A few of them almost seem a little bit aggressive. They say, "What noise? What this noise?"
This is a great song that I composed about the wondrous bullywogs of the jungle and their incredible fishing and fish eating skill.
Fish. And then your friend turns to you wondering. And he says, "He with we?"
Um, he's the person that I was going to go with to go and find fish. He is yes, yeah.
He with we.
You say
He with we.
you say you weren't we.
Um, no, I said that I was alone for a moment.
So are we?
You, I mean, we could recruit a frog, couldn't we?
He join we?
Um, I don't know.
I don't like this. We, and I point to Rundrig. We, yes, and you also we, but we share. We, he come with we because we need him. Then when we come back, he go with you we, and you have him as part of we. Good? Yes.
Can you? This sounds like you're parlaying, so I'll get you to make a parlay, Pendrell.
Parlay.
Sure.
Parsley.
That's pretty good.
Nice. And they seem quite excited. This idea that this new dwarven friend be permanent is rather exciting for them. And they turn to you. They say, "Bakunara, have fish. You bring fish, and one dwarf we."
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
And then they all sort of turn and they whisper amongst themselves for a few minutes, and then just for a few seconds, then the one that sort of befriended Wondrig just pushes at Wondrig, and he can't really push you. You're a little bit too heavy set, Wondrig, but he sort of push you. He say, we later we.
Yes.
Yes.
You're free
I
to go,
start quiet.
Wondrig.
I quietly play the fish song again and go, come along. Let's go.
That's cool.
And
Yeah.
look back to see if our ranger is using the distraction of the entire group that we've just made to get past or not.
Yeah.
I'm
Halleck, I guess.
hoping.
What are you doing throughout this?
I'm so hidden, by the way, just to be clear.
Yeah.
Can I sneak by this side?
Yeah, totally. Yeah.
Is there trees or is it just open ground? Can I not sneak? Can I just like walk that way and just continue walking? And if they talk to me, just walk with a blank look on my face.
Sure. Well, yeah. Do a defy danger with your dexterity. Nice. Not too bad. Yeah, you can sort of head down in this direction. But it seems like Eddie notices the fish. And as much as you sort of try and sort of convince him to carry on, Eddie's sort of interest seems piqued by the fish.
Be quick, Eddie. And then I'll continue walking.
I think there's enough of a distraction going on with this with the he situation. I think you're able to get past. You're good.
If Eddie steals a fish, he steals a fish.
Eddie can totally steal one of the brown fish while the bullywogs are busy conversing with Rondrig and Pendrell. Yeah, I like that.
Don't complain to me if you have a sore, bad stomach.
Cool. And yeah, the bullywogs sort of go back to just sort of arguing amongst themselves, just gnawing on these sort of horrible smelling brown fish. And they just seem, it's almost like they just seem to forget about your presence entirely pretty quickly.
Go along humming the fish song.
Um,
I've got it stuck in my own head, you know.
What was the name that they kept saying again? I can't remember.
Bakunara.
Bakunara, that's the one there. Thank you. Let me write that down because I forget otherwise.
And that is the fish lady. She'll be part of the song, don't you worry.
Yeah, I'm guessing is Halak joining us, right?
Yeah.
I'm going to ask Halak what he knows about Bakunara when he gets to us.
Halleck, do spout lore for me. Excuse me. You know that Baku translates in the sort of ancient language of this the civilization that used to live in this area. Baku translates as lizard or reptile, and Nara means mother.
Not fish. Damn.
Big
Now I'm going to have to
Mama Lizard.
retitle the song to the lizard song, aren't I?
Okay, so it could be. I mean, they're not lizards, are they? They're amphibians. It could be some sort of god they worship, maybe. Don't know. Cool. Okay, we're at the front of the temple, right? Or the whatever. It is.
Yeah.
Yeah. Can I do a thing?
Yeah, totally.
Cool. Can I spend a moment to survey a dangerous area in the entrance to the temple?
Yeah, yeah,
And check for traps.
yeah, totally.
Oh, success!
Nice.
So I hold 3. Remind me what hold does again?
So essentially, hold free. Hold is like is a resource. So you now have a hold value of 3. And there are there are other things you might do, like I think aid and interfere, for instance, possibly. Oh no, defend will. Some things let you spend hold on stuff. So it's essentially a resource you now have that you can spend on some other moves.
Okay, so I can spend it on my trap expert for the choices, but I can also spend it on defend later on if I keep some of it back.
Yes.
Cool. Okay, in that case, I'll spend 1 and ask you, is there a trap here? And if so, what activates it?
There's no trap, no, but the entrance itself is it actually looks like it's sealed shut. There's just this there's obviously like a stone doorway, but the doorway itself doesn't seem to budge when you try to open it.
Yeah. I put another one on my hold to ask you what else is hidden here.
There is a second entrance. You're able to spot that where there's this large, like as I say, it's like these large stone doors which look like the obvious entrance. But you notice when you try to move them, they don't budge. There's not even like it's not even like they don't budge in somewhere they're like closed or locked. It almost seems like they're entirely solid. And you actually notice this is actually like some kind of false entrance. And there's actually just round to the sort of right hand side, there's actually like this smaller, much sort of far less obvious and sort of covered with like overgrown sort of just leaves and sort of bushes. There's actually what looks like the real entrance to this temple.
We're in there, boys, and I go in that way.
Nice, yeah. So you can all head into this temple, and as you do, you can see there's lots of there's carvings or almost like chalk drawings on the walls of bullywogs, sort of fishing with spears into what looks like some open expanse of water. And as you carry on further, you find yourself in this sort of oh, excuse me. There's this chamber, and it's almost if you imagine like almost like a hedge maze of walls, but the walls only come up about 3 feet, maybe 4 feet, but. So you can kind of like the taller members of the party, so Pendrell and Halleck, can see over these all quite comfortably. It doesn't really seem to serve as a maze because anyone of any height could easily see around it, and even a bullywog like could easily jump up and see over the top. And almost immediately as you walk in, this sort of ghostly apparition of a human. Dressed pretty well actually, quite comparably to yourself, Pendrell. sort of appears and immediately talks to you and says, "Ha! What are you doing here?"
I mean, we could ask you the same question.
Well,
What a
it's
rude way to introduce yourself.
if you must know, I believe I asked first. But if you must know, I died here.
Well, that was awfully careless, wasn't it, my friend?
Sorry for your loss.
Yeah, that too. Well, what on earth killed you here?
Well, what on earth killed me? I'll tell you what killed me. But first, I've been here alone with the stupid these bullywogs as the only company for 8 years at this point. Some human contact, some amount of some intelligent conversation, something to engage me. How about I'll ask you a riddle, and in return, I'll answer your questions and tell you what killed me.
Well, I do like a good riddle.
Well. Riddles. Always a good one. You keep it and it never ages, but once you share it, it's gone forever.
I think I know the answer. I have +1 intelligence. Can I answer it?
Yeah, totally.
Is it a secret?
Very good, very good. I like it. Impressive.
A good, 15 seconds later, I'm like, yeah. Secret. Yep. Totally just blagging it, but yeah.
Well, okay. Too easy. I give mirth and merriment, but they say I smell quite old. But I can turn the most timid of men into one that is quite bold. What am I?
Well, hang on a minute. We already answered the riddle. Why are we doing another riddle?
Oh, I'm pretty sure I have the answers to the questions you want, and it has been a long time since I had company.
Well, I suppose that seems fair. Yeah, I understand that.
Are
What
you
was the
wine?
riddle again? Oh,
The
there we
small
go.
one is good. The small one is good. I like it. You're very good. Are you sure you want to know what killed me?
Well, you're making me think I don't now. I feel like we would want to know. What do you think, guys?
It sounds like a good idea.
Come on, old man.
I
spill the
want to
beans.
know.
Yeah, we want to know.
Well, don't say I didn't warn you, but there's a small problem. If I say her name, she'll be here.
Is it Fish Lady? Sorry, Lizard Lady.
Lizard lady. You could call her a lizard lady. Probably not to her faces though.
Right. Say no more. I think we get you. Is she here? Does she just appear here when you say her name?
And he even as a ghost who you would assume has nothing to lose, he sort of looks around, he seems a bit unsure, and he says, it's rather hard to tell.
Why
I
is that?
Yeah.
Well, if you saw her, then well, the jig's up, so to speak.
What happens
I
when you
see.
see her?
Well, you seeing her is not really the problem.
What happens when she sees you?
Yes. Well, when she sees you, you're not gonna get much further. Um, yes. When she sees you, you freeze.
You turn to stone.
Yes, you turn to stone.
I think I know what
Medusa.
she is. No, but this could be it's
Medusa.
called.
And as you say that, Rundrig, there's this rumbling noise.
Oh God.
And you turn around, and the doorway you came through is like there's just the stone has really quickly just dropped and closed. And those sort of half height walls that are all in this room suddenly start rising up, and they meet the ceiling. And you find yourselves in some kind of maze room. And the ghost turns and he says, I did tell you not to say her name.
I didn't. I was gonna say that I didn't say that out loud, but
Oh, I
I look
definitely
over to you and
heard
I
you,
go,
my friend.
He did tell you not to say it.
Yeah.
It's rather
Oh,
embarrassing when you say what you're thinking out loud.
no, I meant like I. That's what I said in my head.
I mean, you said it out loud to us, so
Uh, uh,
it's fine. We're gonna kill a Medusa.
Or avoid it.
Do I have any like mirrors or anything on me?
I don't know. You tell me.
I think you might have a mirror
You've
in
got
your.
you've got adventuring gear. So yeah, so adventuring gear can basically be whatever you need it to be. Yeah.
Right, like
I
this
think
is
if
exactly
any of
what
us has got a mirror,
mirror
it's going to
is.
be the bard, right?
I am obsessed with fixing my hair,
Yeah, but
so
you haven't got. Yeah, but you
but I
haven't got
haven't
adventuring
got
gear.
adventuring gear, so I can't just say I've got a mirror. Unfortunately, so either I get one of you guys to carry my mirror for me.
or your mirror.
I
I put out I put out my three throwing daggers,
Mhm.
and I look at them and I find the one which is the most polished, and I give it a rub on my leather armor, and yeah, that'll do.
Nice.
Oh, I have I got arrows that are really shiny.
Yeah, relatively. Yeah.
Say I've got my arrow and I'm kind of looking into my arrow sort of thing.
Yep.
I just pick up my mandolin and I look at it and I think, no, that's not reflective. Okay.
I look into um. Oh, what is my Wait, what is my weapon?
You have a giant axe.
Right, I sort of like I look into my axe to see if I can see anything. I guess.
Your axe, you actually have a special, like a one of a kind axe. It is extremely sharp, which means it has 2 piercing. It's also huge, which means it has the messy and forceful tags. Messy means that it kind of sounds does what it sounds like. It leaves a large mess behind, and the forceful tag means that you can essentially knock things over or push them back when you attack them.
Well,
Right.
this is fun. I like to think in my years of my singing songs about other kind of myths and legends, the topic of Medusas or whatever they're at. Like, I don't know, is Medusa the creature name? I don't know. Whatever they are, would have
Gorgon.
come up, and I would know even the short melody about such a thing, and I sit there and pluck a few strings on my mandolin and hum a little song about, I don't know, the dangers of a Medusa and what to do to avoid it or how to avoid its glare. In an attempt to do an arcane art to weave performance
Yeah,
with a basic spell.
go for it.
Uh,
Let's see how
Yeah,
good your performance
Medusa
is.
is a gorgon. That's the creature.
that is the term, isn't it? It's a gorgon.
Yeah,
Yeah.
gorgon. Yeah.
Eh, damn it.
Nice. Yeah. So yeah, you get your choice of one of those 4 effects.
So I'm thinking I would give it targets someone, doesn't it?
Yes.
So I will give the so I will Who wants to be buffed? Who wants a little help? Which of you three?
I'm good.
Because I can give you a bonus to being aided or bonus to your next damage.
So your bond's got that you help anyone.
Not really, no. It's got that I don't trust Rook. It's got that
So
I
you don't
sing
give
song.
it to Rook.
I sing songs about the tree man. But you know. Um, yeah. Tell you what, I finish it off with a tale of a Medusa being slain by the great Halleck the tree man. And I will give him +3 forward to damage.
Cool. So your next damage roll has +3, Halleck.
Nice.
However, your singing, Pendrell, is it's rather impressive. It's also rather loud.
Correct.
And all of a sudden, you just hear this sort of hissing noise. And as you look down at the sort of end of the corridor this maze you're in at the moment, you can just see this shadow moving towards the corner. What do you want to do?
Shut my eyes and turn away. And go. It's at the end of the hall.
I turn
Turn
away
around,
from
shut
it
my
and
eyes.
I use my throwing dagger, hold it up to my leg, hold it up to my eye, and kind of like use it to look behind myself.
Nice.
Kind of like a vanity mirror, right? Like because it's quite has to be quite close, I think, in order to get that angle and then look over past the shoulder.
Yeah.
I tell Eddie to not look at the Medusa.
That seems a good idea. Yeah, those of you that are using your reflective items to look back can now see this this quite beautiful looking woman, but with sort of snakes for hair, and she turns the corner, and as she sees your group, she suddenly bursts forward and starts dashing towards you. Rook, how do you respond?
So as she's sneaking up, sorry, can I just do something possibly
Yes.
while she's sneaking up?
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
As I'm holding it to one eye, with my other hand, I slowly sneak into a pouch on my belt or what have you. I pull out some red-looking material, some weed, and I like rub it onto the knife, and I put it back again. As I'm like one handed, kind of like with the kind of someone who's like done this before, like not done this before, but like knows the way around his tools.
Yeah.
And then as she rushes towards me, can I like turn and fling it in her direction with my eyes closed?
Yeah, totally. Make
Sorry,
a
to be very clear, I've put bloodweed on it.
yes. Yeah, yeah. That's cool.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
you
you
can.
checking you checking you still off, right?
I did. Yes. Yeah.
Yeah, cool, yeah.
You can volley.
I can volley. Okay, so 1 second. Move. We're looking for something that does something good for throwing. Yeah, when I attack with a ranged weapon, deal +2 damage. That's something I can
Nice.
do. So volley. So you aim to take a shot at the enemy. Roll dex. Ugh.
Ooh,
Partial
partial
success.
success is fine.
Yeah. So you can have one of those three choices there.
I think the middle one is the one that makes the most sense, right? Like I get a glancing blow because I wasn't really like paying attention.
Yeah.
Oh, well, I was paying attention, but I have my eyes closed because of the Medusa.
Yeah. So you can roll your damage. You've got +2, but then you're also going to reduce it by 1d6.
How do I roll damage? Sorry.
Literally, just click the damage button on your character sheet.
Okay. Where is that?
Should
Top.
yeah, should be right at the
Damage.
right at the top.
Got it. Got it. Yeah.
So,
So it's gonna
you've
be
got a
5.
5 minus 1d6. Yeah.
Nice.
Nice. It does no damage, but it does hit her at least. So although it doesn't do any damage, it does hit her, and you can see she sort of responds. Although it doesn't seem to hurt her anyway. Your bloodweed, your poison, has obviously sort of infected her, so she now does minus 1d4 on her damage rolls.
Yeah. Oh no, I'm going the wrong way. How do I go? There you go. We've got two of those left. Um, then as I turn around and throw it, and then by the time I turn back around again, like my other hand's got into my pocket, pull the next one out, and I open my eyes to look back through the next blade to see it like just skim off there, and I just go shit.
Rundrig. So yeah, she's sort of moving up moving up this corridor towards you guys. And you can see in the reflection on your axe, you can see Wundrig sort of through this knife, which seems to strike her, but doesn't seem to have done any damage. What are you doing?
You're muted again.
Of course. You really don't have to mute yourself, Cormac. Are you even there?
I did actually ask a question and didn't realise I was muted.
Don't mute yourself, then it won't be a problem.
Alright. So what you said that most people have ranged weapons, yeah?
Yep.
Do I have a ranged weapon?
You don't. You only have your axe because you have a shield, which is how you've got higher armor than everyone else. So you have an axe and a shield.
Question, is my shield like Captain America's shield?
You tell me. What is your shield like?
Well, it's got like little sort of it's got like sort of serrated edges.
Okay.
So like like on how like you have like a saw.
Yeah.
Yeah, like that.
Nice. That's gruesome, but nice. Okay.
No, so I can cut down trees.
Oh, obviously, yeah.
Yeah, even though
What
I
else would
have
you
an
be using a saw for? Okay.
Next question.
Yep.
So I guess I'll throw. Wait, never mind. I won't throw anything at the thing. Um, I'll quite try and look at the thing in in my shield, or not shield,
In your axe.
axe.
Yep.
Yep, and then like try and calculate where it is, and then like try and swing my axe so I can hit it.
What? You're gonna like wait until she gets close enough, then just turn and swing.
Yeah.
Eyes open.
No, I mean like I'm gonna have my eyes open, like looking into the axe.
What? And then what? Then close your eyes and just swing back.
Yeah, once I see that he's close
Okay.
enough.
Cool. That sounds like you are doing a hack and slash, so you can roll your hack and slash. Nice, big success. Yeah, you can roll your damage. You get a choice here, so you can roll your damage if you want. You can also do an extra d6, but then that lets her attack you.
No.
You just want to attack her. Cool. You can roll your
Yeah.
damage then.
What is it for damage?
Just there's a button right at the top of your character. It says damage with a little dice icon. For you, it's a d10.
Big boy
Oh.
damage.
I said
Ooh.
these sheets are really nice, but actually, I think that damage button should be made more clear that it's a button.
Yeah.
But other than
It
that,
is,
the rest
yeah.
of the sheet's really nice.
Oh, I've just done the damage to you. I take that back.
I mean, it has the
Very
little
sorry.
dice symbol next to it, so I'm assuming that's it. That's them showing it's a button.
Yeah,
you
I
can
guess so.
click to roll.
Yeah. But they're all. Yeah. That's
But
a
I
fair
don't know.
point.
So
It just took me a little while to find it.
Halleck, you can see in the reflection of your arrows. Obviously, you can only see so much, but you've seen that she's snuck right up behind Rundrig. Then he's just swung round and just hacked at her with his great axe. Maybe even taken off a few of the snakes from her sort of head. What are you doing at the moment?
I'm gonna just quickly kind of get that area, shut my eyes, and just shoot a random arrow to where I think she is.
Nice. I'll get you to volley. I think volleying with your eyes closed though is probably pretty difficult. So I'll get you to do it at disadvantage.
Oh, sounds about right. Oh, do I do it twice?
No, so disadvantage. You
Okay.
roll 3 dice and you just take the worst 2. So you get a 4. So you can click that on the chat. You can click that mark XP button, and that will give you
Yeah.
an experience point. Because you did fail. So yeah, you sort of you wait until the moment, and you sort of swing around with your eyes closed, and you let loose, and then you just hear this like gunk, as you can hear one of your arrows just sort of smash into the stone wall. Pendril.
Make sure
Sorry.
Eddie's with me as well, so he's not looking. He's like under my cloak.
That's cool. Pendril.
I've got my eyes closed because I don't really have. I have a short sword, but I feel like a short sword is
You
a
can-
bit beneath a man of such wonderful talents as myself.
I mean, yeah. In even with your eyes closed, in this sort of like enclosed sort of maze, you've already heard this. You heard this like the axe swing, and then you've just heard this arrow hit, and you can almost feel that she's nearby just from the sort of like just the general sense. So you know she's right behind you.
Right. Well, shockingly, I'm not very good at hitting things. With my -1 to my attacking. So I think I will instead choose to help one of my allies. Can I just aid
Yeah.
somebody? Can I sing a rousing song to Rundrig about his might and the swing of his axe, and attempt to aid him in his next attack by making him feel good about himself? I don't know if that's the thing I could do.
So aiding someone, aiding or interfering, you have to have a bond with someone to do it, and you don't have a bond with Rundrig.
Rubbish.
You could obviously use your arcane art to just sing a song or something to him, which might aid him. But to use the actual aid action, you have to have a bond with them.
Oh, okay, so I can use my arcane art to do one of the things, but I can't. Okay, so I can get them a bonus to if they're aided by somebody else.
Yep.
Okay, that makes more sense. That seems less helpful though. Everyone else is going to hit things. I still sing a song about how amazing he is, and I'm going to attempt to give him extra to his damage instead.
I love that you're just singing a song to like get him excited, whilst you can feel her breathing down your neck. Yeah.
I'm just like, oh, this is really bad, but my dwarf friend is gonna cut her head off. It's fine. Yay! It's about as good as it sounds. It's not brilliant.
Which of them are you giving to?
I was giving the +3 to his damage. Which
cool,
I feel
so-
like actually thinking about it is probably going to also then give the Medusa +3 to a damage, but that's not the point.
Yeah. So you inspire Rundrig with the +3, but by in doing so, he's sort of he's distracted for just a moment while he's listening to you, and she just reacts by one of her vipers in her hair just lashes out at him, and she's going to roll damage on him.
Oh, I'm sorry.
That will do 9 damage to you, Rundrig. You do have armor though, so you only take 7.
-1d4.
Oh yes, that is true.
Yeah! And Rook is alright, I guess. Ha!
6 becomes 5.
Alright was the correct
Why
statement.
can I roll like? Yeah, why can that be a really high roll and my 6 that I rolled earlier be like really low?
So Rundrig, Pendrel's sung you this song to boost your confidence. In doing so, this viper's just bit out and just bit at your neck and just sort of scratched away at your neck. What do you want to do?
I'll get mad at. So can I grab it? Like, just feel where it is and just grab it.
Yeah, if you want to.
All right, yeah. I'll grab it and start like. I'll try and find like where I'll close my eyes and try and find where the head is. Like,
Just
of
the head,
snake.
the head of the viper. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then I'll slash down on it.
Use your giant axe just on that one part. Nice. I think because you've sort of got it grasped like that, you can probably have advantage on this as well. So you can have advantage on a hack and slash.
How do I have advantage again?
On your sheet, it just says roll mode. You can just click it to advantage.
Oh, right.
Oh yeah. Oof.
Yeah, so you can roll your damage with +3.
Yeah.
Do I press 3? So it's like damage. Do I plus?
No, just click it. Oops, I didn't mean to do that. That was me click it for you. Yeah, just click it, and then we just add the 3 manually.
I preferred your roll personally.
Nice. Does 6 damage to her. She does get to attack you back though when you do that, because it was only a partial success. So she does 6 minus 2, so she does 4 damage to you, which is 2 after your armor. But yeah, you cut away. You cut away at that one that was around you, and the 6 damage you do is actually enough to kill her. So tell us how you kill her, Rundrig.
Right. So I cut the head of the snake off, and then while closing my eyes, I swing my axe. Like I can like chop it, and chop the snake's head off, and then go back up, like sort of like making a sort of V shape. That makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
And like it slices her across the face, I guess. And then yeah.
Nice. Your great axe has the messy tag as well, so presumably you just cut her head clean off or something horrific like that.
No, it sort of like goes through her head.
Ugh.
So her head is now like in two but hanging together.
Lovely, lovely. I thought you'd like the messy tag somehow.
Messy.
Yeah, cool. You have killed a Medusa.
Nice. Good work.
Let's go.
I go and pick up my throwing knife. And obviously this is one that's now been like blood weeded, so I kind of like stuff it in a different part of my body so I can always pull up my blood weeded one if I need to.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna turn to the ghost dude. I'm guessing he's still around, right?
Yeah.
And just go like, was that it? Christ, you'd never make it in the capital, would you?
Well, hard to fight when you can't move, old chum.
Well, we got on all right. Oh, chum.
Well, you did alright for now. We'll see how you fare. Presumably the bracelets. That's what brings you here.
The bracelets are the best. Yes.
Well, in that case, good luck with that. And he sort of winks at you.
Well, why'd you say that? We're a great band of adventurers.
Yeah, we just killed a Medusa that you couldn't kill.
As I said, can I come up and do a really bad arrow shot again and go, oh, sorry.
What, at the ghost? Just straight through him.
No, just like where the Medusa was standing. But totally miss again.
Nice. And then there's this sort of stone on stone noise, and the sort of maze walls come down again and stop at that sort of like about 3 feet high again where they were previously. And this time you notice in the middle of the room there is there's like a circle, like a circular moat in the middle of the room, and then just sort of in the middle of that there's another just like a flat stone area, and you can see this beautiful like ornate chest which just has like a burst of sunlight coming through the roof revealing it.
Come on then, gents.
Ooh, that looks like some nice bit of nature.
Yep. Let's keep ourselves moving. Do we want to follow the maze
How
round?
tall's the ceiling?
About sort of 20 feet.
Okay. Can I climb up on the walls?
Yeah,
Yeah, I'll do that.
that's cool.
And then I'll happily walk around with everybody or climb over the walls. But like, if I walk around everybody, I want to walk on the wall so I can see what's going on.
Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah.
To open our eyes now, right, guys? Am I allowed to, am I the only one with my eyes closed?
Stick him in the forehead.
I keep them closed, but I go, Rook, I will have you. Is she dead? She's dead, yeah? Well, I open
Tap you on
one
the
Tell
eye.
him
shoulder.
to look at my axe.
I
I
reach
tell him to
over.
look at my axe. And that will explain it.
I reach over and tap you on the shoulder.
Yes? We killed a Medusa. Yeah! Let's go!
I feel like it'd be really funny to put some dead snakes on him from Medusa's head.
So I open my eyes and start singing a little
But
song
the
about killing a Medusa.
uncommunicational human ranger wouldn't do something so funny.
Big axe man with. Yep.
Run, Drake, killed the Medusa. He's the best.
Yep. Sure.
Run, Drake, did you take a bit of a hit there?
Yes.
Did you get attacked by the Medusa? Well, my friend, well, I think I can do something to help you with that. And I whip out my mandolin again, and I shred an epic mandolin solo at the end of
Oh
my
my
song, and make a performance with my arcane art in an attempt to heal
Beautiful.
Rundrick.
Amazing.
Wonderfully,
Nice.
and he heals 5 damage apparently.
Your backup's 21 health. Roderick.
And feels real good about himself. And I don't
Nice.
even alert Medusas to our presence this time. You're welcome, guys.
And you
Cool.
don't get me hit in the process.
Yeah. Soz.
So you have this beautiful ornate chest in the centre of the room now, just sort of illuminated by this beam of sunlight.
Seeing this, I'm like, so I'm assuming everyone else is thinking the same thing, that is clearly a trap, right?
No,
No?
no. You see that beautiful sunlight? Nature would not do something like that to us.
You know you can make light without the sun, right?
It's definitely a trap. So we should go investigate it.
Free with nature.
It's
Well-
obviously a trap.
Yeah,
That-
we have to investigate it, right?
So we have to investigate it because they're expecting us not to investigate it. Yeah, I'm going to start climbing over. Screw everybody else. I'm going to start leading, climbing over all the walls, and going a direct route to the center of the room.
See, I'm teaching Rook how to be one with nature. You see, he doesn't understand
Sure you
this
are.
world.
Sure you are, mate. Yeah, of course. I very, very gingerly and daintily kind of try and climb over the walls. Obviously, they're not that high for me, but try to keep my composure about me and not stoop to the level of tripping over them. But who knows?
Rook,
They're quite
as,
high for me, but it looks like I may have, climbed over walls quickly to get away from something in the past.
as you are leading the way and also somewhat suspicious, Rook, I'll get you to make a discern realities move.
Okay. When I get close to the thing, by the way, I want to still check for traps again.
Yes,
Is that okay?
yeah, that's cool. Yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely.
Okay. So this is some realities now. Oh,
Nice. You can ask any free questions about this.
wow. True question. Wow. What's about to happen?
You're able to notice that the chest, you just sort of get a glimpse as you're sort of moving towards it. The chest doesn't actually appear to be there. It seems to be some kind of illusion, hologram, something to do with that beam of light rather than actually being a physical chest. So yeah, it certainly looks like something. It's some kind of trap. Yeah.
Okay. What should I be on the lookout for?
Something that's going to trigger it. You can immediately, as you sort of see it glimmer, you can get a sense that it's something to do with the beam of light itself.
Okay. And uh, I get a forward as well.
You do.
Fine.
On anything that's acting on the answers of the questions, yeah.
Yeah, that's fine. Oh yeah, okay, fine. Yeah, so what I guess the what here is not really what appears to be. You already told me that, so I guess that's my three questions.
Yeah, that's cool. Yeah, that's fair. Yeah.
Um, yeah, so I as I'm jumping over these things, I like something. I spot something and I just like grind to a halt and put my hand up to everybody to stop. Who's I guess following me. And then I will sort of survey the scene. I'll point silently to the top, assuming everybody gets what I mean when I'm pointing to the light. And then can I so can I do trap expert now as part of
Yeah,
this?
yeah,
Like,
totally. Yeah, go
yeah.
for it.
So, but I get to do a forward on that.
Nice.
Did it automatically? Yeah. So, three more hold, and then I will. So I'll ask all three questions.
Yeah. So yeah, there is a trap there. It's you can notice that there's the big stone circle in the middle of the moat, and then there is the stone there's this sort of beam of light, and you can notice exactly where the beam of light is hitting. The stone actually has like a break in it, so it's almost like there's some kind of pressure. Like this central area is obviously some kind of trigger as you sort of stand on it. You're also able to notice that what it seems to be hooked up, so some kind of pressure plate that which releases some. You can see like some bars, like a caged area in that moat, and you can see that hidden behind those bars is an extremely large, as in sort of twice the size of your sort of average human male, a massive crocodile.
Okay. What else is hidden there?
So the crocodile's hidden there, but there is also, you notice that in the within that moat itself, there's actually like an underwater doorway which seems to be open. But presumably the crocodile was intended as some kind of sort of protection or guardian, something like that.
Okay. I will. Uh, I will point. So I basically just like I'll point to like these things. Quite quickly. Kind of like point over to the pressure plate, point to the crocodile, point to the doorway, and then just head to the doorway. Head to like that part of the moat. If that makes sense.
Yeah, totally.
All silently. And so and quite quickly, so if people don't understand what's going on, they can ask or stop me. But that's what I'll do.
What the rest of you want to do? You guys follow along, or?
Yeah, I'll follow.
Yeah.
I've kind of entered like thief mode, where I'm just assuming everyone knows what I'm thinking.
So yeah,
And just getting on with the job.
you can spot this sort of doorway, sort of in the moat itself. It's not. I mean, it's not particularly deep. This sort of little hidden tunnel is probably only sort of 4-5 feet below the surface. So you don't need to be like an expert swimmer to get to it at all. Can everybody swim?
I think I can swim.
Does everybody
My
want to swim?
clothes are far too fancy for me to
Is
be
this
doing any
underwater
kind
thing,
of
or is it going to be in
swimming.
the air?
Pendrell, you can jump on my back and I'll swim for you. Then you won't get your clothes wet, I guess.
You got underwater still.
I have to go underwater.
It is submerged. Yes.
Well, there's got to be a way to drain this water out of there instead. We can't be having this.
Why don't you just wait?
I'd like to think I've got some bag that I can put my clothes in and go completely naked, put all my clothes in this bag and then swim.
That's totally doable.
Yeah. Got sort of
Maybe
brain-
Pendrell will do the same.
Well, he's certainly considering it.
He's one with nature.
I'm quite looking forward to the bath, to be honest.
Well, I suppose I take off my very fancy like jacket and my nice shoes and put them in my bag or whatever. Well, it's gonna get got blood on it already anyway, isn't it? So, what's a bit of water gonna do? What are we doing? Where am I going? I've got to kill a crocodile first.
It's behind this sort of like barred, almost like a cell door of some type. So it's not loose. And Rook can sort of ascertain that this is that door is sort of triggered by that pressure plate.
Wait, sorry, is the water, is that not behind the gate as well?
No. So there's
Somewhere
there's
else.
this like there's like a
Oh.
moat. The door is underwater as well as this jail cell or jail
Right.
cell.
I got confused. Okay, that's fine. We don't have to go past the crocodile to get to the door.
No.
Okay. Well, can I have a look around quickly just to see if there's any way I can see to drain the water out of this moat
Yeah, you can
before I get
discern realities.
Sure, that's gonna go well. As I thought.
You can ask one question from the list.
What here is useful or valuable to me? Considering I want to keep my clothes dry.
It so you can actually note that there is so there's the pressure plate obviously in the middle of this area, but you notice there's also you suddenly notice that almost like where these walls were of the maze actually look like there are also like a path, like a drainage path. So this is clearly made to sort of be emptied or be filled on demand somehow. And you're actually able to you actually remember that when you heard the walls rising earlier, there was actually the sound of like draining water. So almost as if they were sort of being raised by the water in the moat, sort of leaving.
In realizing this, turns the group and go, I have a really possibly stupid idea. Who's up for it?
Yeah.
Sure.
Medusa.
And all of a sudden you hear that stone on stone noise again, and the water in this moat sort of starts draining down. You can see that it's enough to sort of like lift these walls. Lift the walls all around the maze, and the maze lifts back up, and as it does so, the water level in the moat drops down until it's pretty much like as deep as the sole on your shoe.
Well, I put my jacket back on, carry my shoes in my hand and go, right then, fellas, chop
when
chop.
when you make a noise, I like shush you. Wait for like 10 seconds. Do we hear any noises?
You wait, and no noises you hear.
And then I kind of like gesture to carry on.
Come on, lads, 1 foot before the other, let's go.
And
It's not bad for Posho, are you?
I got some brains, couple of them.
as you drop down, this massive crocodile sort of, you can see it. It doesn't sort of like it doesn't like get aggressive. It doesn't snap out towards you, but it sort of watches you all very closely. It's quite intent that it would love to make you its next meal.
Well, let's avoid that. Is this door safe?
Yeah, so it's actually just like a pathway. Just like
It's got a door there.
yeah. It's just like was like a submerged tunnel, but now actually a relatively dry tunnel.
Ah, fantastic. Shall I go first?
Yeah, I think Headache is putting his clothes back on while you're doing all this.
I guess
Oh,
yeah,
I
I'll jump
might
down.
Swim.
I'll jump down and have a look around at least whilst we're waiting.
Good idea.
Yeah,
Whilst
there's
I-
so
Go.
there's more sort of drawings on the wall, more of these like chalk drawings or some kind of like there's like some colour to them. They're not carvings, but rather drawings. But they seem like they still seem to stay there despite this tunnel obviously being submerged quite recently. And again, you can see lots of the bullywugs. And this time you can see what you assume to be the Medusa, like this humanoid of like snake-like circle, snake-like sort of S shapes coming off of its head. And it's you can see that the bullywugs seem to looks like from these drawings, like they have some kind of like reverence to it. They clearly look up to or respect or fear it. They sort of they stop quite sort of motionless, it seems, when she sort of pays them attention.
Did we just kill the bullywog's god?
Yeah.
I feel like they won't approve of that, so we
I'm
probably
pretty sure we
should.
killed Bacanara.
That's one to add
no.
to the list, isn't it?
I'm completely unbothered by that.
So as you carry on down this this particular tunnel, there's some more of these drawings again, and this time again it's the bullywugs, but this time there's two large creatures or sort of some other kind of sort of life form or something in the drawings. One of which kind of looks like think of like a half circle, I guess, like a massive large half circle with 4 lines coming off the bottom of it. And the other is it's just this really long, like that wavy pattern again from the Medusa's head, but there's like it's either out of scale or very large. It sort of seems like it towers over the bullywugs.
Sorry, can you say that again? There's a half circle.
Like a
Is it possible to draw it on the map for
yeah,
us?
totally, yeah.
Just having a hard time visualizing. Sorry. If anyone's ever played those games where you have to like tell people what to do, how to
It's
draw
a
stuff.
jellyfish,
Or is it a beetle maybe?
Kraken.
or a very funky hat.
And then there's just this
Kraken.
there's this S which is like I say, it sort of towers over the bullywugs in the pictures. It's obviously very much out of scale with them.
Okay, and these two things are separate.
Yes, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So I guess we're dealing with a gigantic snake and
Jellyfish.
jellyfish
Table?
table.
Jellyfish, jellyfish.
beetle? I'm thinking like
Singing
I don't know.
song about a jellyfish.
Jellyfish. Yeah.
Got to be a jellyfish. I know many a tale about deadly jellyfish.
Have you ever been stung by jellyfish? Pendrel.
Oh no, but one of my friends was. Oh, you don't want to hear the story of what we had to do, mate.
Do you pee on him?
Oh, what happens? What happens at the beach stays at the beach. I'm afraid.
I snigger and go, you peed on someone.
My folk do that quite often for fun.
Horrific.
I mean, whatever floats your boat, mate. I'm not judging.
Yeah.
I'm not judging.
Good for healing wounds.
No shame.
Yeah, so you're able
Cool, Mac, what
to.
do you want to do?
I don't know. Don't really know. I just think of what that thing with legs is a kraken. I'm
But
determined that it's a kraken. That's what I do.
a kraken is like a gigantic octopus, right?
Yep.
As you continue a little further, there is again that sort of like the S shape. There is that, and there's actually some really sort of like very untidy writing in sort of common, which says Bakunara.
Bakunara.
Oh dear. Well, we killed the god.
And as you finally you carry on following this tunnel, eventually it sort of slowly rises up a little bit and brings you up, so that sort of 5 or 6 feet back up to like the surface level. And you find yourself in, it looks like almost like a large outdoor opening. Almost like there's some kind of hidden garden in the middle of this temple. And right, sort of bang in the middle of this opening. The opening itself is maybe 100 feet sort of across, something like that. Right in the middle, there's just this really simple, understated stone pillar. Upon which you can see a pair of golden shining bracelets.
Da-da-da!
Can I do my trap expert again?
Yeah, totally. Yeah.
Like, it feels like I'm doing it a lot, but also we are literally seeing something, and that's my job. Is there a trap here?
No.
Great.
Can I see if there's any like marks, tracks I can do, like creature tracks?
Yeah, definitely. Yeah.
I've got like hunt and track.
I think
I'll look
do a
if
hunt
there's
and
any-
track. Yeah.
See if I can find any
I mean, the question is, do snakes
Oof.
or jellyfish leave tracks?
You can mark yourself some XP. You're the only person with XP so far. But yeah,
I suck.
you can't notice anything.
Oh, look at these tracks, and they're like one of our own party members.
This ranger's brilliant.
Really glad you came along for the journey, Tree Man. The stories do not do you justice, mate. Now, we remember, what do we know about these bracelets? Are cursed, right? We know that,
Mhm.
so don't touch them unless you really want to. I'm not your boss. I'm not going to stop you. But like, if you turn into a zombie or something, I'm going to sing a song about you in order to get you killed. I realised that was going to be a really bad threat. I don't really hit things. But I will sing a song about you. I will sing a slanderous melody about you if you take that and turn into a zombie.
I'm not going to take that. I don't want to be a zombie, so.
Have I got like a bag that my eagle can carry around, so my eagle can pick up the braces?
You tell me. You've got the venturing equipment, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He often picks up stuff without actually touching it. So the eagle will go and get them.
Yeah. Just want to send Eddie in.
Yes, said Ian.
Yeah.
Do a nice jump and dive.
So Eddie sort of flies forwards, and he sort of reaches up. Sorry, I say swoops down to grab the bracelets. And just as he does swoop down to grab at the bracelet, all of a sudden, just sort of bursts up from the ground this gigantic snake, absolutely massive. Looks like it could wrap itself around your whole party quite comfortably. Just bursts up, and Eddie's able to sort of just dive out of the way and avoid the snake's bite. But the snake sort of seems angry. It lets out this awful like screeching, hissing noise, and then there's this sort of scratching and almost like a burrowing noise, and then just over towards the right of the pillar, this gigantic dragon turtle digs its way out of the ground, and they're both sort of angrily sort of like rearing up, looking at you guys. Halleck, obviously you see Eddie dive out of the way. What do you want to do in reaction to this?
I think Halleck's gonna find a nice little to shoot arrows from.
He's gonna what? So you cut out for a second
He's
for
gonna
me.
find a little. He's gonna find a little hiding spot where he can hide and shoot arrows from.
Yeah. You're able to like hide behind like a little like a log on the floor, something like that. And then I think because as you are sort of hidden away like that, you can probably make a cooled shot, which I believe is one of your moves.
Cool shot. Yep, I see it.
Nice. You can choose. Obviously which one you're attacking, and you can choose one
I
of
was
those
attacking
three.
a snake, but I'm guessing I can't hit snake arms or legs, so I'm gonna be going for the snake's head.
I mean, we can still do the same effect and make it move slowly if you want, or you can do the head. It's up to you, but it's not holding anything. So.
Oh, could I do say the legs, the base of the tail?
Yeah, totally, yeah.
Like the arrow sticks in the back of it, he gets stuck.
Yeah, like it's temporarily sort of pulled down, or even just distracted
Yeah.
enough that it doesn't do anything. Yeah, totally.
We'll do that one.
That's cool. Yeah, that's cool. So you do that. You don't get to roll damage, though, unfortunately, because it was only a partial success. Rundrig, what are you doing? How are you reacting to this?
Snakes.
So yeah, you see the snake just sort of like it gets this arrow go into it, which seems to have like sort of pinned it down for a second and just keeping it still.
What is this other thing?
That is a dragon turtle.
That is a jellyfish.
Dragon turd. That's what I'm going to call it.
No,
Land
Armadillo.
jellyfish. That's what it is.
You can
Land jellyfish. Okay.
you can spout lore to see what you know about it if you want. Rundrig.
Sure.
And then I'll explain what it really is. Don't worry, it's fine. I got you.
Where's
Spout lore. It should be under your basic moves. You know absolutely nothing about this creature, but you can mark an XP.
It's a land jellyfish.
Right. So I've just been hearing Pendrell say it's a land jellyfish. So I just say, oh, I'm gonna go and kill the land jellyfish.
Don't let it sting you.
Don't forget to
I don't want to pee on you.
Don't forget to click mark XP on the chat as well. It'll give you an XP, Rundrig. That's it.
Or the bad roll crew.
Yeah, so you don't know anything, but you say you're going to go and attack it, Rundrig.
Yeah.
Cool. Tell us what you're doing then.
So I run up to it. Yeah.
Yep.
I run up to it, and I try and try and slash onto its leg, one of its legs, or whatever you would call jellyfish's things.
Tendril.
Yeah, go for it.
As he's running up to it, can I sing an inspiring song about land jellyfishes to try and bolster his damage?
I think in this particular case, he's bearing in mind he just failed his last roll. I think he's so excited that he's probably running too fast for you to really get time to think a song up. But you can hack and slash, Rundrig.
I tried.
Okay, I'll hack and slash. I do loads of hacking. I do loads of
He's in
slashing.
an absolute rage at the moment. A
Gotta
partial
kill that
success.
land
So you can roll your damage, but it is going to damage you back. Oh. Yeah, you do no damage to it.
Oh.
And it is going to damage you back, Rundrig.
Oh, yeah, it's got more than 2
No,
armor.
don't sting me, please.
Oof.
Yeah, it does 5 damage to you after your armor. Pendrell, yeah, so you've just seen Rundrig run in, and seemingly like he's sort of slashed his axe at this this, what was it, a land jellyfish, was
To
it?
land jellyfish.
Yeah,
Yeah.
this
Get
land
it right.
jellyfish's tendrils, is that what they're called?
Yeah.
They are now.
Sure. Tentacles.
Sure, tentacles. But just these tentacles seem like rather large, or rather hard tentacles. His axe just seems to bounce straight off there. These tentacles have a carapace, which is quite weird. And then at the exact same time, that same land tentacle just sort of like stomps down and smashes at Rundrig, sort of almost on top of his arm as he sort of did that. What are you doing?
Yes. Perfectly normal land jellyfish behaviour. Don't you worry, friend. I've got you. And I sing a song about the dangers of land jellyfish and the many lives that are lost each year to careless beachgoers from the land jellyfish, and will arcane art to heal my poor friend who got stamped by it.
I just got stung.
It doesn't go well.
No.
Oh God.
You can mark an XP, but you're as he's got this this land jellyfish's tentacle stamping down his arm. No matter how good your song is, it's just not going to be enough in this moment to make him ignore the pain that's coming down on him.
I just go, oh shit, and then change my tune to go, big snake. There's a big snake over there. We should kill that too.
Rook, whilst this
Yeah.
horrific song is going on, what are you up to?
I'm going to pull out my blood weeded throwing dagger
Yep.
and throw it at Bakinara.
Yeah, cool. Nice. Yeah, you can choose one of those from the partial success list.
The first one.
Yeah. That's cool. Yeah, so you have to get the clear shot. You have to sort of move a little bit closer. And you're able to do it. You sort of throw it off. You can you can roll your damage.
+2.
Nice.
To the halfling.
Yeah.
Yeah, so 7 damage.
And then as you do, obviously it puts you in a bit of danger. So you sort of do that, and as you throw the shot and get it away, but then you actually you sort of trip on a root and you end up falling down. And as you do, your other two knives sort of drop out and sort of just roll off on the floor a little bit away from you. So you are no throwing knives at the moment until you can sort of go back and grab those.
Wow, that's way harsher than the other one, which is just reducing ammo by 1.
Well, yeah. Rundrig, you've got this land tentacle standing down. It's sort of like pushing its weight down onto your arm with your great axe at the moment. What do you want to do?
I'll drop the great axe in that arm. Okay. Then I'll pick it up with the other arm. And I'll try and hit it.
Hitting its tentacle again.
Yep.
Yeah, that's just gonna be a hack and slash. Nice. Yeah. So you can roll your damage. Before you do, if you want, you can do an extra D6, but let it attack back.
No.
Sure, go for it then.
Nice.
Nice. Yeah. You do
So-
6 damage.
Does the 2 piercing, does that basically reduce their armor
By 2, yes.
or does it guarantee that 2 damage gets through?
It
'Cause that's like
reduces their armor by 2.
That's cool.
So it's...
Right, so it has 4 shielding.
Hey, good maths, cool, Mac. I'm impressed. Yes, that is true. It has 4 armor.
Cool.
That's cool. Yeah. So you do that. So you sort of pass your great axe into your offhand, then Rundrig. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. So it's still. So in that case, it's still. You do that, and you do manage to do some damage, but it's still pushing that. Still sort of got you pinned down with your stronger arm. Halleck, what do you want to do at the moment?
I'm just gonna shoot the snake.
Shoot the snake. Yeah, sure. You can volley, I guess. Nice. Yeah. Deal your damage. You don't mess around.
Does he still have the forward that I gave him ages ago? Because I don't think he's hit anything yet.
That is my first hit of the day.
Yes, that was plus
It's
plus
plus
3.
3 to his damage.
Cool. So yeah, in that case, she takes 3 damage.
Yeah, look at me. Ultimate support player.
And I'll put my head back behind the rock
Nice.
and tell Eddie to try and distract things.
Rook, yeah. So you've just fallen over and dropped your other 2 knives just over, not too far away from you.
I will get up, pull up my rapier. Can I bloodweed it up,
Yeah, yeah.
and then can I charge in an attack, or is that enough?
No,
I didn't
yeah, no,
quite
totally.
hurry.
Go for it. Go for it.
Yeah. I will actually change targets and run over to the land jellyfish because my buddy Rundrig is there fighting it, and just try to do a what's-a-magic a fight,
Cool.
hack and slash.
Tira, watch out for the tentacles!
Is there any way that I can surprise it or make it defenseless? I guess there's not, is there, at the moment?
I think probably not in this particular moment. No.
No, that's right. That's fine. I didn't think so. Cool. So just hack and slash, yeah.
Yeah, yeah. Nice. Yeah, you get to do your damage to it. Nice. Good roll.
Right in the eye.
Does 4 damage.
I hack off one of its land tentacles.
Nice. It is gonna.
Yeah!
Whilst you do that, it swings one of its other land. In fact, so yeah, you can attack it like that. But then, in response, the same one that it was using to sort of pin Rundrig down, it then lifts that one back up and swings that one down at you. For 4 damage.
4 damage.
So Rundrig, yeah, you're no longer pinned now, Rundrig. As Rook's run in there, obviously
Yay.
it's lifted up its land tentacle off your arm. So what do you want to do?
Sam, did you take it off my health already?
Yes, I did. Yeah.
You only took 3 off.
Oh, you have
Yeah,
1 armor.
Oh, that's what armor does.
Yes. Yeah.
Cool.
So,
Sorry, so trying to get my head around these new mechanics.
That's cool.
is its head protected?
Sorry. Yeah, it's got
Like,
this hard shell carapace. Yeah.
So would I roll with disadvantage?
No. I mean, if you're just attacking it again, are you?
Yeah.
You do anything special? You just swing in wildly, or?
Well, I'll try and decapitate it.
You want to? I mean, this thing is massive. It will take one hell of an axe.
I mean,
swing,
I'll
but-
try and like do some sort of devastating blow.
Sure, go for it. See how devastating it can be.
Probably won't be that devastating. Let's be honest.
Nice. That's pretty devastating.
Devastating.
So yeah, you can do normal damage, or you can let it attack you and do an extra d6.
How much health do I have? Right. Okay. 16.
You have 16, yeah.
I'll do an extra d6.
Yeah, cool. So you can roll your damage, and then we'll add an extra d6 to it as well. Well, it's lucky you did that extra d6 because that was a bad roll. Yeah, you can roll a d6 as well.
Which one's a d6?
It's the one that
There.
has 4 sides to it. Weirdly, yeah.
What?
Out of the little pictures on the dice tray, it's the square.
It's a cube, yeah.
Yeah, you managed to do 1 damage to it. But yeah, then it is obviously going to attack you back. So you're able to just get this. You go for the big blow. You're able to just get a glancing blow on it, though, really. And then it manages to put 8 damage through onto you, Rundrig.
Oh.
Pendrel, you're sort of watching from the sidelines as this is going on.
Yeah, I'm seeing my buddy get hurt by this land jellyfish, and it's not looking great. So I guess I will attempt to instill some health back in him to keep him fighting. I don't know, sing some charming little verse about the might of the dwarves and their fortitude and how they can stand through anything, and that he needs to man up and kill this jellyfish. Brilliant.
You can have one.
Yeah, he heals. Wow, I rolled a 1. He
You did.
heals 1 damage.
You heal one, Rundrig.
Oh,
Yay.
it's too late now. But the dragon tail was actually blood weeded.
Oh yes, it is. You're totally right. So it's minus 1d4, right?
Oh,
Yeah. Across 2 hits.
Cool. So you heal another 2 in that case, Rundrig.
Yeah. Sorry about that.
No, that's cool. Nice. And then is it the same effect? You draw on other types affecting them as well. Yeah. So they'll both also heal 1, I guess.
Oh, I get everyone.
Reverberates to other
Yeah!
targets. So yeah, I'm fine with that. So you sing your song, Pendrell. And it's I mean, it's not uninspiring, but it's not massively inspiring.
I think I might start realizing at this point that maybe I need to start hitting things instead of singing the song, and probably pull out my short bow instead.
You can immediately respond by doing something with your short bow if you want.
I mean, I will try and shoot some arrows towards the jellyfish.
Sure.
If that's doable. What is it? Volley.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because this is gonna go well.
I think you were. What's your damage? Oh, it's a D6 your damage dice. So you can hit it.
Oh, look at that! Wait.
Yeah, you can mark an XP, and you actually get you get it on target, but it just bounces off that hard shell that you can see all around it. So Halleck, yeah, you see Pendrell just sort of let loose an arrow, which just sort of bounces off of the land jellyfish. What are you up to?
Who?
Halleck.
Oh,
hello.
right.
I will just look at this and just continue shooting the snake.
You're just nonplussed. Yeah, sure, you can
Volley the snake again, if that's alright.
Yeah, totally. Nice. Do your damage, you're good.
Nice.
Good. He's actually good when he looks. Or not.
Well, yeah, it does
It was
0
a perfectly
damage.
aimed shot.
Oh,
but
yeah,
my
yeah.
arrow was already there.
Yeah. So your arrow just hits the arrow you've previously hit. Like
Yeah,
splits your last arrow in half, but does no additional damage. Yeah.
It was too perfect.
Yeah.
Looks good.
That is a really good shot. Yeah, Rook.
Sure. How does this initiative work, by the way?
There is no initiative, so it's just the GM will just guide stuff around. Like if somebody's doing something that's like very narratively like exciting and stuff, like you just stick with them for a while. Otherwise, we might just move around a little bit. It's kind of just like left up to the GM. Yeah.
Cool. Yeah, I just wondered because there's like a moves thing with like the moves being counted on the side.
It tracks who's done what to try and just so the GM can have like a guide. So if someone's not doing anything, you can like try and involve them. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm just gonna do a straight up hack and slash. I think just more fighting.
Nice.
That is some more fighting.
Do you want to do your additional damage?
Oh, yeah, I'll do additional damage.
Yeah, that's cool.
I was, yeah, I'll do it anyway.
That's fine. So it does 1 damage to him. Then
Wait, has it got like Rika's arm or something?
He's got 4 armor, yeah.
Jesus.
Then he attacks you back, but obviously he has got the poison still on him, so he gets minus 1d4. So yeah, he hits you for 10, which becomes 9.
Oh, jeez. That's quite a lot.
Does put Rook down to 3. So yeah, Rook, you sort of hit him, and you do this sort of really minimal amount of damage to him. Then he immediately just rears up with two of his land tentacles and slams them down onto you. And you just feel them sort of crush down onto your chest. He's sort of pinning you down with him above you at the minute. What do you want to do?
How can I run away?
You can try and sort of get out of the way. You could defy danger, I guess.
Oh yeah, defy danger. Yeah, can I do it with like the Dex one? Like
Yeah.
run away
Try and
fast?
just sort of like get around it. Yeah. Totally.
Yeah, I just sprint away. So, come on, rolls.
Yeah, nice. Yeah, you're able to just sort of roll out from underneath his land tentacles and make your way, make your escape.
I run back to basically where I dropped my what's-him-jiggets.
Yeah.
Earlier.
Yeah. So Pendrell, you see Rook get crushed down for a moment before just sort of getting up and running away. And you can see that he's quite heavily wounded and injured.
I go, well, that went well, didn't it, mate? Don't worry, I got you. Rook the little thief got stamped on by a jellyfish.
Time for a song.
Yeah. That's
What was
close.
going to accomplish?
For God's sake.
The song
You did
might.
I mean, it's justifiable considering how
That
terrible
song
the
might have
songs
been poorly
but...
timed. Yeah.
It's right, I'm getting XP.
I missed what happened. Did I get completely screwed? I had a dog attack me.
Pendrell sung you a song, but it was probably poorly timed because you just had the sort of half your chest caved in, I guess, so it kind of had no effect.
It came from a good place, but yeah, the poorly timed comedy on my part, I'm afraid.
So
sorry.
when it says complications, it says here heal 5 damage. Does that not happen?
It shows you the choices regardless of result, but whenever you get the 6 or lower, you don't get any kind of result. Nothing happens, and potentially the GM can do something as well.
Right.
You're right for the moment. Halleck, ignoring Pendrell's horrific song about the halfling, what do you want to do?
Me again.
Yeah.
Yeah, I keep getting confused with the name Halep. I'm just gonna continue doing what I'm doing. But I feel like I'm semi-laughing at this song. Sonic normally has a straight face and he seems to giggle a little bit.
I distract you with my music.
So yeah, you can choose one of those 3 options.
I would have to take what you get.
Yeah, so you can roll your damage, then minus it by 1d6, yeah.
Oh, so I roll my damage, then
roll your damage still, yeah. And then roll a d6. Nice. You do no damage to her. So
I was just too busy laughing.
yeah, again, you get a pretty good shot. In fact, this shot's probably a little bit wayward, but this time she actually lifts her tail up, and has almost learnt that this spot which she's been attacked previously seems to be immune to the damage, and almost just sort of lets it absorb the hit and takes no damage from it. Pendrell.
Kill the snake. We should really kill the snake. I'd attempt to again heal Rook with a wonderful rendition of the Spider-Man theme song. I guess he needs health.
Whee!
He heals 2 damage.
Nice. You've almost doubled his health.
And I guess
We can stick with you, Pendrell.
yeah, yeah, he's not looking good, but I think I probably want to move away from seeing this snake is free, move over to the other side of where Halleck is, and keep an eye on the jellyfish, and possibly try and launch some kind of arrows that way if I feel like I see an opening for like if it opens its mouth or something. I'll try and shoot an arrow in
Yeah,
it.
sure.
I go over that.
Make a
Yeah.
volley.
Because this always goes well. Yep. I don't actually know if it's possible for me to really do this,
So yeah,
but it's fine.
you gain XP. And for another fail, you sort of do it. So it does actually rear up and open its mouth, like you said. And you take your shot, but you miss, and then it just swings its mouth down and takes a bite at Rundrig.
I just gotta.
Oh.
Yeah, that does 7 damage to you. 6 damage to you. Sorry, Rundrig. How do you want to react to that? So it's just bitten down on you there and sort of taken a nasty sort of chunk at you. You just hitting back, are you?
Yeah.
Well, you get to roll your damage, but then it's gonna roll it against yours. Oh, hang on, it should have had minus 1d4 right against Rundrig just now. You can
Yeah.
have 1 health back. Yeah, you can roll your damage, Rundrig. Yeah, you do a damage to it. And then it's going to roll its damage on you.
Oh yeah.
Minus 1d4.
Oh.
Nice. So it does 6 to you. You have 2 armor, so you take 4 damage. Still alive, Rundrig. So yeah, you sort of slash it, and it just carries on biting at you with the same sort of teeth where it had you just now. And you can feel that it's really got a sort of grasp on you now. What do you want to do, Rundrig?
I will jab it in the eye with my shield.
You're gonna jab it in the eye of your shield.
Yeah.
Okay. I think you just try and damage it, or
Yeah, because trying to damage it.
I think it's just hack and slash again. In that case, go for it. Yeah, you'll get to do some damage.
So does it not have to roll to attack us?
No.
It just rolls its damage
Yeah.
when something says it gets an attack against us.
Yes, because in theory they tend to get less attacks than you.
Yeah. They attack when we attack them.
Yes, so you get to attack it, but then it's going to attack you back with -4.
Oh,
Hey!
Yes.
Yeah, so it's sort of biting down on your sort of torso. You swing that serrated shield at it. You actually do some damage to it, and it tries to sort of bite down harder on you. But at this point, you're so close to like death's door essentially that you just sort of ignore the pain and shrug it off. Halleck, we'll come back to you quick.
I seeing Rodri in pain. I change my target and do a shot at the turtle.
Nice, yeah.
I'm like, oh, dirty dwarf needs some help.
To dirty dwarf.
Hey, you're pretty good at this, Halleck.
I actually say that as well.
To dirty dwarf.
Yeah, you get 2 damage through on the dragon turtle, and as you do, so yeah, you get this damage through, and it's enough to like it sort of like rears its head back and lets go of Rundrig. So he's no longer sort of being grabbed by this. Rook, you've sort of felt yourself healed back up by Pendrill's fantastic music. What do you want to do?
You're welcome.
Did we lose Charlie?
oh, sorry.
Oh.
I'm here.
That's cool.
Can I pick up my 2? Scrab around and pick up my 2.
Yeah, you've
things
got
that I dropped?
time to pick them up. Yeah, definitely.
Cool. Do I also have time to throw one?
Yeah.
Cool. I'll throw it at the turtle.
Nice.
I will take the minus 1d6.
Yeah, cool.
No, no, I won't. No, I'll take the several shots one.
Yeah, okay, so you have to throw
Um,
both of them, yeah?
yeah, for both of them.
Yeah.
Uh, completely pointless.
Yeah. So yeah, the first one misses, the second one hits it, and it just again just sort of shrugs it off with that heavy armor it has. Yeah, Rundrig, I'm going to come back to you quick because you've got this. So it's let go of you now. It's Halleck sort of shot it. Then you see the two daggers from Rook come past it, but it's still, although it's not it's got a bite on you the way, it's still sort of towering over you. What do you want to do? You are very very close to death.
I'm a soldier. I'll go down fighting.
Famous last words, I suspect. Yeah, yeah. You try to hit it, and it just, as you go to do it, it just rears up, almost just sort of over above your sort of swing. You can mark an XP for that, and then it
Can I
just,
run backwards?
well, once I do something in retaliation to your miss. So yeah, it's sort of, you swing your axe, it lifts both its front tentacles up above, then just slams them down onto your chest.
I love how you're now calling them tentacles as
I
well.
do like how tentacles are stuck.
Yes!
Quite like it.
Does 5 damage, which Rundrig is enough to kill you.
Oh,
So
how much health did he have left?
2 hit points.
Oh, damn it!
Rundrig,
Well, that's his two, though.
that was -2, so it rolled 5. 7 minus 2. Rundrig, you everything goes hazy, and then all of a sudden you just find yourself. You can see up ahead of you there is there's like this. It's almost like a river of souls, and you can just see like life, just like the ghosts and life forces. Like there's like hands reaching up from this river at you on this boat you're on. And then you turn around and you see the Grim Reaper sat on the boat, slowly just rowing up this river of souls. He looks at you and says, I knew I'd be seeing you sooner or later, Rundrig. On your special moves, can you make a last breath roll for me? And the modifier is 0. Wait, I think it'll ask you for a modifier. It's just 0.
What do I put?
0.
In the EG section.
Maybe?
It says enter a bonus with a bond of or modifier.
It's 0. Then just roll.
I did it.
Nothing's happened.
My page just refreshed.
Okay.
Do you want me to do it again?
Yes, please.
It refreshed again.
Yeah, you've just disappeared and rejoined for me.
Doesn't want to die. Just trying to hold off.
Just click last breath and then just click roll. You don't have to put the 0 in even. Just click roll.
Oh.
Because it's 0, right?
Yeah.
Your fate is sealed. Yeah, you can mark XP. You are marked for death by the Grim Reaper. And yeah, he turns to you. He says, "I'll be seeing you very, very soon." And you sort of then you sort of open your eyes and you're alive, but you can feel your life force feels extremely weak. You feel drained of all energy, of all strength. Pendrel, you've just seen these ground tentacles smash down on Rundrig with massive force.
Can I do anything to heal him at this point, or is he past the point of actually being able
So,
to be healed?
Rundrig will die regardless at some point now. It might be
Right.
it might be during this encounter. It could be in the next day or the next week. But because he failed that roll, he will
He will
die.
die at some
Yes.
point. But I could potentially keep him alive.
You could keep him alive for the
For
time being.
another
Yes. Yep.
I will. Yeah, I will attempt to use some magical music to keep him from just keep him from the clutches of death for the time being. I guess I will sing a little song about the little known weakness of land jellyfish, or something like that, to try and get him to get back up and get back in the fight. Awesome.
It's partial success. Yeah.
He heals 2 damage.
As does the dragon turtle. I think he
Yep.
likes that song as well.
He likes to know his weaknesses.
Rook, yeah, you've just seen Rundrig almost sort of pass out for a moment before sort of shaking back into consciousness.
I'm thinking because I don't know what to do. I feel like we've lost this fight. The 2 people who can do up close melee damage, i.e., me and Rundrig, are basically dead. Well, Rundrig is dead. Will be dead soon, and I don't know what to do. I feel like I can't attack them.
Got 1 more dagger, right? It's fine.
No, I don't.
What? Damn it.
No.
There's no daggers at the moment. They're on the floor by the land jellyfish.
One of them's by the. One
Oh
of
no,
them's
yeah,
by
that's
the
right.
snake,
Yeah, one's by the snake, isn't it? Yeah.
and the other's go by
I mean, that's less
So-
than ideal.
I can't do anything really.
So, aid is something you guys haven't done. It's possible to like boost other people's rolls that you have bonds with.
But so how do I do that?
Essentially, so it has to be someone you have a bond with. You get to roll plus bond, and then on a 10 plus, they get to take like +1 to like their next stuff. That's one thing you
Oh
can
right,
do.
sure. So I mean, like, what's like the? How do I do that in the story?
I mean, it's up to you. You could like distract their target, or I don't know, whatever you can come up with. I guess really.
Sure. Yeah, I guess so. Okay, I'll do that. I'll just shout like, "Go on, Roderick," in the same way that everyone used to shout, "Go on, Tim." At Wimbledon. I guess my bond is just 1.
Yeah, you have 1 bond with him. Yeah.
Yeah. So I get an XP, right?
You get an XP, yeah. Rundrig, Rook cheers you on to victory. What do you want to do?
I shout back to all of them, tell my family and all the people that I care about.
Oh, you're finally gonna get that heroic death you wanted.
I say to them, tell my family and everybody that I cared about that it was a good run and we had some laughs. I give it everything I got and I try and kill this land
God,
jellyfish.
the bullywogs, Cormac, the bullywogs.
No! Tell the Bollywogs that he couldn't make it. And I try and give it everything I got and try and kill this thing. Do I roll a hack and slash
Go for it.
with advantage because
Yeah, fine. You can roll with advantage if you're going for a big heroic. I mean, you basically told me it was with advantage, but I'll let that happen. Yes, a success. Do you want to do your damage, or do you want to do the extra damage and take an attack back?
oh no, I'm not going to take the attack back.
You're dead anyway.
Actually, I'm dead anyways.
You're dead anyway.
I'm dead anyways. I'll do it.
Cool. So you can roll your damage and an extra d6.
So what? What do I do?
You can just roll your damage and then do an extra. Just roll 1d6 as an extra as well, like an extra roll. Ooh. Come on, 6.
Fine. Anything he rolls now goes through. It's fine.
So yeah,
2 damage.
you put 2 damage through on the dragon turtle, and then as you do, it just. I mean, you kind of knew it was coming. You go for it, and it just you slash it, and it smashes you straight back for 7 damage. And Rundrig, you are again dead. I think this time the Grim Reaper warned you, and this time you just feel it crush down its land tentacles onto your rib cage, and it just caves in. And you feel all life just go from your body. You are dead, Rundrig. Halleck, you've just seen Rundrig squashed to death.
One that has no respect for nature, he is now one with nature. And I will shoot the dragon turtle.
Nature! Did you see how I ate a raw fish?
Yeah, you can choose one.
Oh, minus the 1d6 again.
Yeah, go for it.
No, don't do that.
Oof. Well,
You've got no chance of
You do
doing
no
any
damage.
damage.
I don't even think I need to roll this 1d6, do I?
no.
I think it's going to be like a 6 this time, just for that.
Yeah.
Pendril,
Fantastic.
you see Halleck's arrow just actually hit Rundrig's carcass. What would you like to do?
And I draw my short sword and I charge in to avenge our dead friend.
Yes.
Yeah.
I try and swing at him with my short sword,
This is the depressing end, isn't it?
which is -1 to my attack. Oh god. Okay.
Oh my god.
Sword. Big axe.
Come on. Oh, I rolled twice. I apologise. It was a miss both times,
You
though,
can
so
take your
it's fine.
pick.
I'll take the one that misses.
Sure. And yeah, it just smashes back at you. To be fair, it does you 1 damage, Pendril.
It literally glances across like my arm, and I go, shit, and run back up again.
How much health do you have?
Wait, where did all my health go?
Oh yeah, I put you down 2-1 health instead of taking 1 away.
I was just saying,
Oh my
what?
god. Also,
Well,
I mean, I don't have that much health, but I have more
how much
than
health do
2.
you have?
I had 18. Well, 17 now.
with things not looking good and it being 10:15, do you want to call that it? that's your taste of a dungeon mold.
I mean, yeah, it's not gone brilliantly.
I
I'd
mean,
probably
how
run
close
away.
is this thing to death? Because I have no idea.
What? How close is the dragon turtle to death?
Yeah.
I'm really sorry, Cormac. It's got 1 hit point left.
Ugh.
Literally had.
I was really sure Cormac was going to take it down and die with it, and then his roll was just 1 short. Yeah.
What about Bakunawa?
She has 9 hit points left.
Okay. So it's really frustrating at the end not knowing how much hit points these people have. Partially because I don't know the system very well, but like I couldn't really work out risk.
Oh, that's a thing. I entirely meant. I've got it hovered by owner. I meant to put it so you could see their health bars, which now you should be able to. I think I had it
I can
turned
see
to
a
owner
dragon
only.
turtle's health bar is extremely low. Oh,
Yeah.
and yeah.
Sorry, that's
Oh, okay.
I thought I had those turned on for everyone, but it was just for me.
Ah, so that would have helped.
Yes.
Because it's not like a Min Maxi thing. It's more just like I don't know. I feel like if I was really Rook, I would make my decisions based on how much I thought I could kill this thing or not.
So yeah, there's that. Obviously, you guys can spout lore. Spout lore was something you guys didn't make a lot of use of. So that's quite a helpful thing because you get information and you can kind of use that obviously as well. or if you get a full success anyway. I mean, that was a partial success, but for instance,
I feel like Pendrell got really unlucky with failing everything.
I literally, well, I'm on 5 experience, and all 5 of those came from failing
Yeah.
rolls. Like, how many things did I actually do? I did 9 things, and 5 of those were complete fails. So, it's not great.
at the end of a session, everyone gets to choose one of their bonds that they feel is resolved, explored, or no longer relevant.
Well, I think my one with Rundrick having no pack is no longer relevant.
So you do gain 1 XP for that.
Also, I believe Roderick is also one with nature now.
So I delete it, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, Halleck, yeah, I think that's definitely 1 XP for you as well.
I mean, I did sing a song about the tree man.
When you remove obviously this doesn't matter for this particular session, but normally whenever you remove a bond, you always gain a new bond with anyone you wish, just something based on what happened during the story. Then the other thing you do at the end of a session is you look at your alignment and you see if you fulfilled that alignment at least once during the session. And if you did, you get an XP.
I did.
I avoided a conflict or diffused a tense situation with my fish song.
So yeah, you guys would get XP for that.
Yeah.
Do I get to remove my bond for singing a song about Halleck the Tree Man?
Yeah,
I did sing a
totally.
song about the
Yeah, I
tree
think
man.
so. Yeah.
I get to move mine for. The
Guess
one
I
having
kind of
respect for
failed.
nature.
I guess I kind of failed. Um,
Life.
no, I kind of failed the one with having sworn to protect Pendrell.
Well, he didn't die.
Well, I'm alive, so I run away. I'm alive.
Can you tell everyone the time sadly died?
Oh, I sing many a ballad about your bravery in the local tavern. Don't worry.
And then the last thing we do in a session is we ask 3 questions. And for every one that you answer yes, you get an XP. So did we learn something new and important about the world?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes, land jellyfish are me.
Yes, exactly.
So everyone gains an XP. Did we overcome a notable monster or enemy?
No. Yes.
No.
Yes. Medusa.
Yeah, but not really
I feel like
notable.
the notable enemy would be either one of these two, right? that we
Yeah.
not overcome.
Medusa was like, oh, that was easy. This game is like not super punishing on combat. And this combat, I was like, oh no, I was wrong.
But I do think, actually, knowing like things were.
And
more
did
dead,
we
right?
did we loot a memorable treasure?
No.
No.
No, Eddie.
Yeah, you looted a
picked up the
corpse.
bracelet, did
He
he?
didn't pick it up. Eddie the Eagle messed up.
God damn it, Eddie!
I'm guessing when you're creating your characters, you create the bonds while you're making your characters. The different
Yeah,
teams
so
at the same
if
time.
you're doing like a full thing about pre-gen, basically everyone actually makes their characters like as a conversation. So like we talk about like, hey, I'm gonna be a human and this is like gonna be like my story, stuff like that. So like we can kind of work together and we build the whole world around that sort of thing.
Can we be the whole same race sort of thing?
You can be, yeah,
Or
if
do
you
you have
want
to be one of each?
But so by the rules, you should only ever have one of each class. But I mean, you can totally house rule that to have 2 feats.
So
if
that
you want
how we
whatever.
could know each other. We're all from the same town, or we're all
Yeah, you
like.
can totally do something like that. Yeah. And then I mean, Jake actually got enough XP to level up.
Yeah, leveling up, boys.
Like leveling up on Dungeon World is actually quite nice because it's actually like automated on
A
here.
lot of cool.
Whenever
there's a
you
lot
get
of
to
cool
8,
things
you can
as
like
well.
there's a little plus icon at the top of your character sheet, and you can click it, and it gives you like your leveling up options. So you always get to get +1 in one of your abilities, and then you get like a new move every time you level up as well, like
nice.
class specific, which is quite cool. Yeah. And they also get as you get like certain thresholds, like obviously the moves get more powerful and stuff as well. Yeah. But yeah, sorry, Cormac, you died.
So I thought it was quite good. I like a lot of simplifications compared to D&D and like the focus on role playing rather than on like stats. But I kind of just wish I was playing the resting RPG. Like at this point where we're like so far removed from D&D, like I don't necessarily want to be playing a fantasy. I don't know. I'm not fantasy genre is like it's not like so attractive to me that
Yeah.
I'd want like I kind of want to play like Space World,
Yeah.
right? Like it's kind of exactly the same game, just rethemed in space or what have you. Does that make sense?
I think that's literally a thing, but yeah. I do, yeah, I totally get what you mean, yeah.
I mean, I want to play this mini campaign anyway, but like
Yeah.
it's just, like I don't know. I feel like D&D has to be kind of that pseudo fantasy medieval renaissance thing because that's what D&D is, and like I kind of like accept that D&D is that world, but once I get outside of D&D it's like that world doesn't hold that much attraction to me that I
Yeah.
want to play it. I'd much rather be playing like a steampunk world, sorry, a cyberpunk world, or like a sci-fi world, or even just like modern day, like just what's the game called that I really want to play? Tales from the Loop.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I've seen that, yeah.
Right, like anything like that, which is kind of like Stranger Things.
Yeah.
Oh, it's coming out. It's coming out as a TV show.
Yeah, it's an Amazon series, I think, isn't it?
Apparently, so yeah, I didn't realize that. It's I only know the role playing game which came first, but like the role playing game is like very much like it's kind of Stranger Thingsy esque. Yeah, right. Like, I'd rather be playing one of those worlds rather than playing a fantasy world.
Yeah, that's
Um,
cool.
uh, but yeah, I'm looking forward to playing the whole campaign. Although this combat was like really hard, and I was just like, I don't know, I feel like it was quite punishing. Um,
I did purposely make the final combat with the view it would be difficult, like to kind of like show what would happen if someone died, because I assumed at least one person would.
well, yeah,
Um,
that's a fair point because we did.
yeah, I mean, mission success, I guess. Yeah. Um,
Another,
yeah, I think.
another little mark you can add in your notebook. Character killed, you know.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, that's cool.
Cormac being the character.
Yeah.
Sorry, Cormac. Yeah, I
Double
think.
point, that is.
Your stepson being the character that died.
Well, I'm just getting to enact my fantasies.
Oh, I had a question. What was my
Yeah.
question? I literally forgot it. Oh, well, did you write this whole one trick yourself?
So in Dungeon World, you basically you can write stuff in advance, but in general, like the rules kind of advise that you basically don't plan anything, or you have like a really vague plan, and then like you build it around the characters and also what they do. So I kind of just had this rough like 5-room dungeon thing like sketched out as an idea, but yeah, it was all like I kind of knew what the creatures would be vaguely, but yeah, it was kind of like somewhat done. I mean, I did make it all up, but some of it was in advance, mostly just on the fly. Yeah.
Wait, what was the 5 rooms?
The initial encounter with the bullywogs. The ghost with the riddles, which was made mostly just supposed to be like a minor like amusement thing.
Yeah.
The Medusa, the crocodile if it had happened, but you were able to just
Right.
like
Oh, yeah,
bypass
of
it,
course.
and then obviously this at the end.
This, yeah,
Yeah.
cool. I really liked the. I really liked. I don't know whether you had this planned or whether like you ran for it because it was really good solution. But like Jake's solution of saying Medusa at the end was really good.
Yeah,
I just didn't want to get my shoes wet.
yeah,
No,
totally.
I like that a
can't
lot.
blame you.
They're nice shoes.
But also, actually, if the whole area was full of water, there's no we may well have just drowned before anything happened. So yeah, I like that. That was cool.
Cool. So,
Yeah, I enjoyed it. I thought it's a neat little system. I like the Powered by Apocalypse stuff a lot. To be
I think
fair.
it's
Hold on,
fun.
so are you guys doing like a full thingy?
Well, I was gonna basically my suggestion, especially I think Cody wants to like hold off 5e for a couple of weeks, what, just over summer holidays while he's got loads of stuff going on. So like I was gonna suggest basically like, just doing like a mini campaign of this for like 3 or 4 weeks. The main reason I wanted to do it more than anything is because I wanted to play the system because I was quite excited by it, but also like I think the whole like less mechanics and more like describing what you're doing thing might make our 5e games then a bit more like flavorful. You can like take that back into it a little bit.
Yeah.
It's my kind of like general thought process.
Definitely a very big on the role playing side of things system compared to obviously 5e being like basically a maths puzzle.
Yeah,
It's actually it's a bit of a shame in some ways that Cody doesn't want to play or can't play because I think it'd be cool for him as well to like practice a little bit more of this
yeah,
heavy
Yeah,
roleplay
I think
stuff.
so, but you know.
But yes, I am looking forward to like exercising my roleplay more than my min maxing.
nice.
So yeah, we're going to play this Wednesday next week with Phil, right?
Yes, yeah, Phil's up for that. Yeah, and then he's gonna play
Oh,
the.
Phil's joining. Right, I
Yeah,
wondered if he was going to join today or not.
he couldn't do tonight, but he can from next week onwards.
Amazing.
Wow, it's
Yeah, let's
fine
do
because
that.
Next week we're
I've
creating
got a
like
level
the
2 character
party
to
and
go,
stuff.
so it's fine. You know, don't worry about me. Hey.
You can
It's a shame.
totally bring your character over if you want to.
Pendrell knows what he's doing.
I'll be bringing a new character or starting a new character.
Yeah, that's
When
cool.
do we decide classes on the day as well?
Yeah. I mean, if you guys want to talk about it in advance, totally can. Yeah, whatever you guys want to sort, obviously.
I did read
Cool.
through the different classes because some of them are quite funky.
How can you go through the different classes?
There was a link that Sam sent.
Yeah, I can send you. I can send you a link. There's also like on. I think it's just dungeonworld.com. They just have like a PDF. Like they basically have like the entire rule set for free, more or less.
I think isn't it? Is it a dot dash dungeon dash world dot fandom.com?
Yeah,
I
that's
think
like
that's
a
the wiki.
wiki thing, but they do have just a PDF on the main site with all the classes and
Oh,
like
do they?
yeah, which is just dungeon-world.com. If I go downloads, yeah, there's on the downloads and there's something called the Play Kit. It just has a PDF, it has all the classes, like listed like the basic moves, stuff like that, and bits and pieces. Yeah.
Did
Yeah,
feel a
I think
bit,
I think I quite like this Powered by the Apocalypse system as a general system.
Yeah.
There's
I think it's pretty cool.
especially Powered by the Pockets because it's like Creative Contents license or whatever the exact license is. It's like or Creative Commons. There's like tons of like forked versions of various themes. Like there's absolutely loads out there.
the Avatar: The Last Airbender tabletop game uses Powered by
Oh
Pocket
really?
that they've just like started the Kickstarter for or something.
Yeah, like Blades in the Dark is
fine.
based off this as well. I think so is like
Oh,
Wicked
really?
Ones.
I didn't know
Yeah.
that. Isn't that supposed to be like amazing?
Yeah, Blades in the Dark is supposed to be really cool. I almost picked Blades in the Dark as something for us to do instead of this, which is not too late if people prefer the idea of, but yeah.
Oh, I don't know much about Blades in the Dark, except I've heard it's really good. Yeah, but I'm happy to do whatever. I do like the system. I'm not super keen on fantasy genres in general, but I don't hate them either.
Yeah. It's a bit played out at times, I guess.
Yeah, exactly. That's exactly the problem. Is it is a bit played out, especially because of like playing D&D 5e for for like a year now.
Yeah.
Cool.
Cool. I'm gonna go and grab a drink because I haven't had a drink for a couple of hours and I've talked a lot.
Yeah, I've got to head off and check how Heather's getting on.
Yeah, no
Yeah.
sweat.
Bye.